What up, gang? What up, chat? Is my camera off a little bit? Get that off a little better. Okay. How we doing today? Good news and some bad news. Good news is, we did all the videos we needed to do. We did all those yesterday. So meaning I'll have videos dropping even while I'm away. The bad news is means we had to find new videos today. I don't have my let me go to this screen real quick just so I can add the I always forget to do this for you guys, but that's the one. There we go. I always forget to bring that little screen up for you guys so you can kind of see. But we want to watch the Rob Roy versus Moon and Ryan 2v2. Want to watch the Jerome Randle Nesco game. I want to watch this Frigga NBA player versus 30 people. But I want to watch Ronaldo Segu overseas highlights. So that's a video I've got. We're probably going to put that on the third channel. I want to have this discussion here. Are pay-per-views ruining the scene? Just because ABC Crew talked about it, BLS talked about it, and now I'm seeing like so many people are running with these narratives. So I do want to have a conversation about it and put out another side to hopefully tone down the temperature a little bit. So we're going to talk about that. We'll make a video out of it. But then we got one more video I want to do for the third channel, which is going to be Peyton Pritchard. So one of you asked me yesterday to watch the Peyton Pritchard 50 points at Rose City because it's 5v5 and some things I can point out and whatever. I think it'd be fun. I've seen it on my homepage forever and just never clicked on it. So I think that'd be a fun one to have, but also another video to put on my third channel. And then we got another 1v1 here. It's Jose and Jordan. I wouldn't mind watching it on Hoop Dreams page, but we can do whatever. Once we get to this Peyton Pritchard video, I'm down for whatever. We can watch whatever. So anyways, see you guys out on holiday, Australia. Shout out to Devin the Lab, man. Best Rage Raider. Yo, that's crazy. We might talk about that. If any videos or if anything more comes out about that as the stream goes on, let me know. We may talk about it. One thing I don't like to do, so some people think that when I say I don't like drama, it means I don't like addressing tough conversations. I love tough conversations. I love calling people out, but I like to have all the information first, and I want to make sure it's right. I hate stirring the pot for the sake of stirring the pot. So typically when I speak on something, it's to give my opinion and give what I think, but also to not dead the topic, but just to, I don't want this to keep going back and forth. So it's usually to put like just get my thoughts out there and then move on. So I would like to see whatever comes out. I'm happy to talk about it, but if I just started speculating and talking on it now, it's just going to add fuel to the fire and get way too toxic. What I will say on it really quickly, just so you guys can know my opinion on these things going forward, I'm not a huge fan of clickbait, rage bait, engagement farming, that sort of stuff. So if anyone does it, regardless who they are, I'm probably going to feel a type of way about it. Now, that doesn't mean clickbait as in I'm trying to get people to click on my video and then I'm going to deliver on that video. That's different. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's what every YouTuber has to, like, you just have to do that. Otherwise you won't get people to click on your videos. What I mean by clickbait is like, how can I think of the most outrageous thing to say and say it? Or how can I think of the most, right here, this thumbnail that you see Peyton Pritchard here, it's like, what if I put an expletive there? Cause it looks like he's cussing. Like, what if I, you can just push things a little too far, unnecessarily. Then you start getting into territory of like, okay, you misrepresented what's happening. So I don't know what Dev is going to talk about. If he's doing it intentionally to, rile people up and then deliver on something that's not even close to that. Yeah, I don't rocks with that. But at the same time, there are good ways to engagement farm. There are good positive ways to rile people up, and we'll see if that's one of those. So I'll wait to see what it is before I judge too harshly, I guess. Tay, you should check out Somewhere Not Too Busy. Oh, you're talking about, I thought you meant ISO Tay. What up, Drilla? How we doing? DC back. Hope you're doing well, DC. Stupid noob question. Yeah, typically if it's basketball questions, if it's going to be something that needs a lot of talking, I'll try to address those at the end of stream or like in the Discord. And when it comes to something like that, what's the best hand position for layups? There's not one. Just having control. Go watch the best players, the ones that have the best ball control. Like go watch Kyrie, and he got his hand on the side of the ball, under the ball. He cupping it. He can finish with just 3 fingers, 1 finger. Like it don't matter. Yeah, just it doesn't matter. Just working on all those things, ball control, holding the ball in a bunch of different ways will help because you need all those different ones if you want to be a good finisher around the rim. Yo, let him cook. What up? How you doing? Walter Hodges is my favorite player from Puerto Rico. He plays in the BSN, their top pro league. Check him out. Walter, wait, what was that? Walter Hodge. Maybe we'll let's do that here. Let's check out a Walter Hodge. Is it some highlights? Appreciate you, Castro. Hope you're doing well. If Dave can rage bait pros into playing some ones, I'll begrudgingly yeah. Use the rage bait for good, not evil. Alluding to other platforms as amateur boxing and this as professional is off-putting. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get into it too much. I didn't want to get into it too much just because that I felt a type of way about some of the stuff he said, but me typically will, if I feel the type of way about something, I will call someone and like get clarity, or I will be like, hey, hold on, you said this thing, what would you mean by that? And then it's usually squashed. It's usually fine. I haven't spoken to Dev. I think he's on his way back from Toronto. So until I have a conversation with him, or until he announces what it is he's going to announce, I'll reserve my frustrations or anger towards something else. But I know that not everyone operates the same way I do. So the smaller platforms getting upset and posting what they're posting, I'm like, there you go. That's why you don't do that. Because now they're allowed to feel how they feel. Think we should set up an Oklahoma run with OTD and Ball is Life. Yo, it'd be dope. Doesn't Keyshawn already have like a little platform he's kind of put together? And they're doing something against Kansas City soon. If that's the case, I would love to come back and like help with that. Not that one, but like help with putting together a good run. OKC got some hoopers, man. Tay and Saint 2v2. VSN is dope to watch. I really like Jay Sean Page, BJ and C4. It's a great league. Every game is intense. They play. So what is that Puerto Rican league? Because it's not like a typical. Isn't it like a really short season or something? Or is it like tournament play? Like, because I saw the one that BJ was playing in. I feel like they played like 6 games or something for a year, and like that was it. Or I don't know. It's so crazy how every country has like their different. It's like different times that they play. It's different amount of practices, a different amount of games per se. It's so, every league is so different. So I'd never know what to expect whenever I'm checking out a new league. Bones Highland versus that. Oh, that's another one I've needed to see. That's another one. We'll put that here. So we've got our videos pretty much sorted for the day. That's another one I've been meaning to watch. What up, Rio? It's only a few months. Okay. 12 teams divided in 2 groups, I believe, but they play hella games. Okay. I just, you never know with leagues because everyone runs their stuff so much different. Don't need to respond and don't want you to go into it, but I hope you're doing good with the news you got from a few streams ago. Yeah, so I addressed it on last stream, I think it was, or stream before last, and I'll put a video out on my 3rd channel. But yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I use that energy that happens when all the bad things happen to me. That's why when people are like, why aren't you more angry about what Dev said? And I'm like, because in the big scheme of things, it's so minuscule. But I can feel a way and I can have an opinion on it, but it just doesn't, things just don't rile me like they rile most people. Love from Kazakhstan. Am I saying that right? What's up? How you doing? I don't even know how to say your name, but welcome in. Americans are stupid. We don't know how to pronounce anything foreign. J-Law, Oliver Shue. That's another one, right? They've been getting more NBA players like Brandon Knight. Oh, Hassan Whiteside, Boogie, Tremont Waters. Okay. Must be decent then. First time chatting. What up, Jada? How we doing? How we doing today? What did Dev say? Oh, nothing. I mean, you can go check his story. I'm fully not caught up. Basically, only doing rankings on OTD and Ball is Life. And it riled a bunch of people. It ruffled a lot of feathers. Because it didn't finish the thought. Ronaldo Segu would be good in the scene. Yeah, we're going to watch one of his videos today. How you doing, Oliver? Hype for today's stream? Me too. We don't have to get caught up. Facts. Well, this is the video I wanted to watch first. It's going to be Rob. It's the 2v2 on TNC. Then we'll get into it. We got a couple. So let's go 2 videos. We're going to lock in. We're going to lock in for 2 videos. And then we'll have a more fun video where we can chat a little bit more. And then we'll get through the rest of this stream. Got a lot of work to do today. Walter Hodge would kill in the 1 space. Well, you trying to get him over? You always recruiting. Shout out from Brazil. What up, Brazil? Man, we always have. That's the reason I love basketball. Everyone everywhere is a fan. Wherever you're from, we get so many international viewers. It's dope. Fabricio, how we doing? Kazakhstan. something like Kyrgyzstan. Okay, Kyrgyzstan. Got you. I didn't know if they would do different places, but there you go. Kyrgyzstan. Learn something new every day. Lamar Peters, Ball is Life vid. Oh, yeah, we didn't do that from yesterday. That's another one. I got to go back and check those we didn't do from yesterday. Costa Rica. Damn, y'all from all over. Y'all from all over. Yeah, we got some fun stuff to get into today. So let's get into this one. What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. Fun day with chat here, and we're going to jump into this video, which is Rob and Roy go to battle versus Moon and Ryan in new 1v1 tournament concept at NBA All-Star Weekend. Longest title ever, Scotty. Okay, go like, go subscribe. The next chapter. I heard this this whole event, this whole weekend was pretty dope. You're muted.
I got money on Rob. You say you got money on Rob early. You don't like that, huh? I got money on Rob. You don't like that, huh? You take that part, you mean that? Yeah.
I wonder if this was like an outdoor court where they built it to make it indoor. It kind of looks like that. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, it actually does. It looks like it's a portable stadium.
Next up, I got my boy from Michigan. It's so much better.
So what is this? What am I watching?
Members of TNC.
How what is this format?
But tonight is just lat.
Blue suits tonight. We'll stick to that side.
We're going back to one of the originals. Mr. MJF. Holy cow.
What are my thoughts about the commentator hype man? I feel I'm conflicted. So this is something I've been thinking just on my own and personally. There's a balance to hyping up the actual crowd that's there in person and then also being the best product for the person at home that's going to watch the recording. I feel like platforms are going to dial it in a little better as the time goes on. But finding that balance of like, who is this video for? Is this for the YouTube audience on recording, or is this for the audience that's here? I think doing both is fine for now, but as we go on, people are going to start gravitating more towards a specific one. They're either all going to be like, we need the commentator, we need the encore MC every time, or they're going to be like, I just can't watch those videos. So when they have them, it doesn't feel like it was meant for recording to watch later, so I'll just watch it live or nothing. I don't know. I think we'll dial in on that as the year goes on. Right now, it doesn't bother me just because I understand it is what it is. They've got to also put on for the live event. I'll ask me again in 3 months. I'll have a better idea. To 40, you can sub whenever. Okay, tag team 1v1. All right.
All right, first team. Team Rob versus Team Mo. Let's get right into it.
Commentators and mic men at the same time, it's too much. Yeah, for the recording after, but when you're there in person, you don't hear the commentators. So you're just watching the game and nothing's happening unless there's like an MC that can talk and keep you excited. Yo, Crow Guy, thanks for the $2. Let's freaking get it. Let's freaking get it. Let's freaking get it. Thank you for the $2.
Watch this, Vince.
Australian dollars, gross.
He got range like that. Stay up on the Rob. Carry. Olay. Olay.
Carey. Oh, nice. Okay, Carey Hilson.
Wow.
Drew Carey.
Down these serious. Deep. Okay.
Classic Roy.
That was fast. I don't know nothing about Roy. I know he got a ratchet. Roy, right, left side. Pump fake, fade away.
Yeah, his game is just so simple and basic. I love Roy's game, man.
I got authorized with me tonight. Right, jab series. Pump fake. Get your get back. Cross. Step through.
Oh.
Count it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, again, look how different their games are. Straight line drive into just like a turnaround fade. That's Roy. And then you watch Ryan. And it's like the extra little hop sidestep off the glass. That's so difficult. My God. Thank you again for that gross Australian $10. You're going to take these dollary dues and you're going to like it. I appreciate it. Half speed left. I'll buy myself some Tim Tams with that. Thank you, Crow Guy.
Right, straight to it.
There we go. That's a good drive there. All right, my turn.
Oh, we get the free throw. Oh, yeah. We doing free throws? Yeah, we're doing.
So what are your thoughts with the MC with no commentators? Do you guys like this better than commentators and MC?
Right, straight to the bar.
Man, he is cooking him now. Split stance. Somebody was asking me about the split stance or the stampede catch the other day. This is a really good example. It's basically just like catching it in an explosive stance, already running. It's like as you catch the ball, you've already taken your first step. It's kind of what it is, right? Right here, like he's already loaded up and he's already exploding into his crossover step, like on the catch. So it's all happening at the same time. Meanwhile, Roy is like still getting set. Great drive. Tim Tams go hard. Tim Tams, yeah, of course. That's the only way they let me in the country. Can't see Moon beating Rob? Really? Commentators have more hype. Okay. One or the other. Just commentary? Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Damn. The MC to me is kind of like referees. If they do a really good job, you don't notice them, but you always notice them when they do a bad job. I'm not a huge, and this nothing personal. I'm personally not a huge fan of MCs. Just in general, at these types of events, at most things, just MCs. I like the vibe to be the vibe. I like having an MC, but not someone that's narrating what's happening the whole time. Like an MC that's talking to the crowd and doing other stuff, get them hype maybe. I don't know. I need to theory craft that a little better. This move is crazy though. Like what the hell? Lights too bright for Roy? Yeah, maybe. Like the ABC crew better than any MC? Fair. That's fair. They're a really good team. Yeah, it has. If it's the New York City court vibe, I much prefer an MC. But when it's anywhere else, I'm kind of just like, oh, you're just trying to bring that New York vibe, aren't you?
Ryan, show what's up. Ryan, Hezzy. Fight back, Roy. Another one. Oh. Fight back, Roy. Boom. This is a different type of animal. Roy. Oh.
I don't think the lights are too bright for Roy. I don't think they are. I mean, he's still got his superpower, which is his triple threat three. He's still doing that. He's just not he's not known as a lockdown defender or anything else. He's still doing the thing he does.
Okay. I don't want to say why he can shoot like that. Don't let him play with you, Roy. Roy, right side, take the pump.
Oh. That was a good move there. Talk Spicy and Cha-Ching from New York City do a really good job. Oh, yeah, they were good. Focus on building the environment, not themselves. Anything over Dev. Damn, Dev catching strays today. More of a New York vibe, yeah. That's what we came to see. So this is an outdoor area, right? And they've just turned it into an indoor court. This is dope. Rob moving a little different. We haven't seen him play ones in forever.
Right? They gonna get it. It's kind of cold in here, I ain't gonna lie to you. Boom. Left way. Jack. 3-ball. Shoot. Come on, the Black History one. This is the one right here, Rob. Get on the board. 7-6. Rob. 5.
I wonder if my video is going to get copyright because the music.
Rob, top of the key with it. Rob, right check. Left side. Pull up 3.
Damn.
Left side. Pull up 3.
Yeah, this gonna be close.
9-7.
So this is what we came to see, right? Was Rob versus Moon.
Top 3.
And one of you was saying you don't think Moon could beat Rob. So far, I haven't seen anything that's told me otherwise.
Rob track tweak. Left side down the lane, stop. Spin away, fade away off the backboard. No.
Because I feel like Moon so far, the two drives I've seen against Moon, one was Roy, this one is Rob. Look how Moon's playing. Again, I hate when people try to be like, he wasn't playing hard or whatever. I just mean for evaluation purposes, I don't think Moon is playing his heart out right here. This is not how Moon plays. We've known Moon as one of his greatest attributes is like once they pick the ball up, he turns into a menace. Like he's got his hands in the shot pocket. He's digging for the ball. This drive right here, like Moon's defending. He's playing well, but this isn't what Moon does when they get downhill. He's always physical, right? Look how he's playing Rob. Hands off, play clean. It looks like a friendly sparring match. I don't know. I don't know if you can take much from this as like analysis of how you think their game will go.
Move. Unlimited one-on-ones. Move. Step back 3-ball.
Even their checkups, I don't think they've been playing. My dog is going crazy. I don't even think their checkups they're playing as aggressive as they would against each other.
Down to 9. 10-9. Move. Drag right. 3-ball in the air.
I feel like Moon is just sparring. I feel like Moon is just chilling. He's at an event. He's sparring. He's having a good time. He's here for the appearance. I think Moon eventually wants this matchup, and he's not trying to make this the matchup right now. I really don't think. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Like even this right here, I don't know. I feel like he'd be way more physical.
Left side. Stronger than you. Rob. In the lane.
I feel like right there would be a lot more of a contest. I don't know. And that's not saying Rob is playing all out. I think Rob typically plays this way at these events. He's like, good time. He's talented enough to just kind of coast. I don't know if you can get a lot of analysis from this game. And the only reason I'm saying that, I had a lot of people that were like, man, I think this would happen, or I think this. I'm like, I think this is a good time event. This is like a good time, fun, show your skill, show your talent.
Move. 3-ball. No.
Even Moon's hang dribbles are not as wide as they usually are too. I've got a couple mutts. They're just like chow mutts, German Shepherd mix.
Rob top of the key. That's his range.
Good hands. Oh, they have a timer? Yeah. There we go. There we go. That was like the first possession I've seen Moon really get to his hang dribble on.
And Roy checking back in. Ryan back in the game. Roy, jab series. Looking for a shot. Roy,
He want to shoot so bad.
Roy gonna shoot that 3 every time. Ryan, jab him off me. Top of the key. Tween.
Oh my gosh.
All day.
This whole event so far has just been about Ryan. He's the only one that I'm like, oh yeah, and he fits these types of events perfect too, just because his style of game is just so aesthetically pleasing.
Hey Ryan, Roy, you gotta stay down, Roy. Roy, pump fake. Roy, pressure.
We'll talk about that, DC. We'll talk about that, what you just said in the chat, actually.
Left drag.
Roy's still going to Roy, though. Triple threat. Full speed left. Yeah, nice.
Defense.
You thought the same thing watching this? Yeah.
10-9. Ryan, range? What's your range like? Ryan, behind the back. Ryan.
God damn.
Much better.
Was he doing a step through challenge? Is he doing a step through challenge where every single shot got to be a step through? Damn. Yo, Crow Guy, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate that.
Roy for 3, nothing. Okay, Ryan. Roy got a little physical. Oh, you're not stepping through from there, from deep. Roy, 3-ball. Short.
He's just not hitting.
Back and forth, y'all. Give him some energy. That's what they need. I need a bucket. Ben said he want a bucket. Cookie.
Yeah, really.
No.
Oh, cook him, Roy. Cook him.
Roy. Got food on that hip. Step. Get it out of here.
We've spoken about that in the past. Like Roy is cold, and we always say Roy's top 5. He would beat anybody. This is where he would struggle. Once he gets downhill, and then it's like, okay, what now? If they keep you from hitting your jab 3, what now? And when you play guys like Moon, there's others that play like Reese, someone like that. It'd be really difficult for him.
Left wing forward. Drag right. Lay up. Come on. Do finish your breakfast. Lunch and dinner. Roy. Thought about it. 3-4 goes up.
Rob.
That's what I'd be doing too. Rob, Rob, where are you? Rob, carry me. Yo, Trees, thanks for becoming a member again. Member for 1 month. Ryan trying to make a statement, definitely. Definitely. He needed to, because Ryan and Roy played, right? And to me, this is Ryan's environment. This is perfect environment for Ryan.
Pull up 3.
And oddly enough, this is probably the difficult part for guys like Rob and Moon. Ryan, I think, is better for these environments. This is a little bit what DC was talking about. I think Ryan is a little bit more suited for entertainment, where like entertainment matters, flash matters, that sort of stuff. Rob and Moon can do that because their games are aesthetically pleasing and fun to watch. But then there's like a switch that needs to flip when it becomes serious and about winning. So I think they're finding that fine line as players too. Right now, it looks like they're doing the entertainment part. They're doing the fun part. Now it's like, okay, but what games matter? Whenever they do matter, that's when you lock in. So that fine line is what the YouTube space is starting to learn this year, I think.
How they do this for real? Rob, top of the key. Rob. Side step 3-ball.
That's an air ball. That's an air ball.
Let's get him some space. Drag cross. Boom. Fade away. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, they're just not even ever getting into it, are they? Like to get going.
Rob, top of the key.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. It's a 1. Move, drag left. Move, stop. Fade away. Counter.
So I do believe if they played, here's some analysis I think you can get. I think you would see more of this in their game. So hang dribble left this is gonna work for Moon because look how much separation he gets. And then he gets downhill and he's tall enough, long enough, to be able to elevate here. So even if Rob plays this really tough, which I don't necessarily think he will, because we saw Zay getting to these same spots on Rob, and that's a decent contest, but that's how Rob contested Zay. I think them playing would be a lot closer than what people think. I still think Rob's the favorite, possibly. I want to see it. I want to see them play. I don't think you can take a lot of analysis from this right here, but there's some things I watch Moon do, and I'm like, how do you stop that if you're Rob? And then there's obviously the way Rob plays. It's just like, if he's on, nobody's stopping it.
13-9. Next bucket halftime. 3-ball. No.
3v3 with LP and Pishon? Yes, I will.
Rob. Straight to the lane. Left hand lane. Nice. 2-point game, 13-11. No halftime. Good, straight through it. That's an air ball.
Wait, so are they going to 30?
Oh, double cross. 3 ball.
The block.
Dude, finish it, breakfast. Oh. Rock. Shake the ball. Rock.
Oh.
Nice cross. 3 in the air.
Ugh. What the hell? What the hell? 0.5 seconds of freedom, right? So you get the bump, get the separation, and now we play again. But Rob doesn't even set up. He just goes, which is ideal. And because of that, Moon has to recover. Now Rob's got him. We've got that rubber band that we always talk about. That rubber band is pulled super tight. Wow. And in there, even there, like Moon probably doesn't stop if they're playing a real game, right? Like he still challenges that. But damn. That's crazy.
Rock. Takes the lead. Rock. 3 ball up. No.
Oh, so this only goes to halftime?
14-13. Get your get back. Boom. Looking for his get back. Not like that. That's an air ball. You don't get time to play an extra one right there. Rock from deep. Looking for his range. What's your range like? Rock. Hezzy. Left side. Layup. Nothing.
Yeah, so if this only goes to halftime, all right, from now on, guys, only send me videos. Only send me videos I can react to the whole thing. This is the second time we're watching a video that I won't even be able to break down the whole thing.
Shimmy. Pull up 3.
I was probably going to do this one regardless just because we get to see Roy play. Oh, no halftime. Okay.
17-13.
Go off then, Rob. End it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Never mind. Rob to save the day. My bad. My bad, guys. I was I was sorely mistaken. Rob saving the day right now. I was about to buy another TNC League membership if he made that one.
Ryan, it's your turn. You ain't shooting yet. There you go.
Like, I already have one, but I was going to pay double just because.
Rob might enter himself. 3 ball.
He got his tank. He not playing.
23-13.
Oh. You remember how I was saying the other day with Bijan? The reason I don't have a ton of advice for Rob and Bijan is because their game is just so individual to them. So their quick pickup and being able to shoot from deep forces the defense to actually do really weird things. Like, watch this hesitation that Rob does. Like, I would say, technically, fundamentally, that's like the footwork wasn't right. Like the shoulder, the angles aren't right and whatever. But it's like it worked because he can shoot from there. And so there's no need to like overcomplicate it or overchange anything. It's just like the way they play is just so individual to them. And so everyone's always giving advice, like if Rob just did this or if he just did this, it's like, yeah, but it would take away all the great, like the stuff that makes him him too. Damn, the Thanos shoulder. Oh, hey, hold on. What's the one piece of advice I did give Bijan, and the one thing I said Rob needed to add to his game? The hang dribble. This is the one thing I would add to their game. Cold. Rob starts doing this. Oh, it's over. Now he can get downhill. Oh, yeah, it's over. Oh, it's over. It's over. Bro, no one was telling me Rob was going off like this. What the hell? What?
Predator. You see this comeback? Let's see. If anybody
That's what Moon does, though. I can see how much time is left in the video, though. They ain't coming back. Rob gonna do the scar right here. I can tell.
Rob, trying to end it. Rob takes the right
Oh, it's not gonna work against Moon, anyways. Damn.
ball game.
Damn. Yeah, that was crazy. Rob carried. Rob had, what did Rob have? 24? Did he score 24 of 30 points? Just quickly before I end the video, this is where I think a lot of people are going to not hate on the players, but they'll be critical of the players and say, like, some players play too friendly or it's all about entertainment. But these types of events are about that's what Nike wants. That's what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be for the culture. It's supposed to be entertainment. It's not supposed to be gritty backyard 1v1. So when I go in to watch these sort of games, I expect that. I think a lot of fans have so many expectations on players, and it's fair. Right? Like, you can have expectations, but don't rile yourself up into getting frustrated when you don't see what you want, because like this event was always going to be that. And I think they did a really good job, and they picked 4 players that suit it. Everyone wants to watch Roy, so that's great. Rob and Moon, like I already said, they can be ultra competitive and be in really gritty environments, or they can be really entertaining because they're just really skilled players people like watching. Ryan, on the other hand, to me, is perfect for that. Like, this is his game. This is what's perfect, like the entertainment, aesthetically pleasing game. So I think this was very good for what it was. I don't think this is I probably won't watch a lot more of these because there's less to break down. It's more of like a fun video. So yeah, I'll probably break down less of these, but I wanted to watch it because Roy. So I was always going to watch it anyways, and it was an interesting idea. But yeah, there's probably not going to be, like, TNC is probably the only one that can really do these types of events. Because again, like, I think the whole structure, like with Frigga, that's what he does. He's like a content guy, understands content, understands entertainment. And I think him and Scotty kind of have that vision for these types of events. I think it went really well. Good video. Couple things. Did I watch the rest of the team? No, I haven't, but I'm going to try to get to that today. One YouTube player for next year's All-Star Celebrity Game. Who do you think it should be? It's got to be Nas, right? It's got to be Nas. The next video we wanted to look at, so we are going to watch this Handle by Randle and Nesco. Not me having to mute the intros all the time. So we're going to watch Jerome Randle, Nesco. This will get us back into our groove of intense learning. This was probably my favorite game of the day. The Rob versus Moon tag team 1v1 was something special. When was that one? When was that one? What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This video we're going to watch is the probably my favorite video of the All-Star Weekend OTD event. This is Nesco versus Jerome Randle, NBA Pro versus the most feared 1v1 guard. Now, I haven't seen this yet. Go like, go subscribe, Off the Dribble, obviously. I haven't seen this yet, but I was there. So I do remember the game, but I didn't get to see what it looks like on the recording. So I'm excited to see this. And a couple thoughts really quickly. I do think Nesco is still getting back to himself after he just had a kid. I think I've spoke about this on the broadcast a little bit. Nesco just had a daughter, and speaking with him, like, he's done a lot of traveling. He's doing like tons of events, like tons of stuff outside of his typical one-on-one stuff he normally does. So that's no excuse, but I think that's why we got the version of Nesco we did. And I think this game gives us a really good storyline for some interesting matchups to happen in the future. So this was my favorite game for a lot of reasons. And also, I watched Jerome Randle play in person a ton whenever I was over in Australia. And he was one of the players that I watched to learn a lot of stuff from, because I like the way he viewed the game. So we'll get into it. To sync the audio for the few, always. Plus, it's my introduction. on my YouTube videos, so I figured I'd keep it going. And also it lets you guys know when I'm recording. It does a lot of things, you know.
We're back now. A little switch up in the schedule, I think, because we're going straight to Nesco.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot more to say about Jerome Randle.
He's a
Some
killer.
other guys, and we got Nesco.
Nesco is a handful.
Nesco was 16.
Yeah, Nesco is a killer.
So if Nesco loses this game, it's a bad loss?
Nah, Jerome Randle is respect. We ain't gonna
I think in the YouTube space it will look like a bad loss, but we all know like Jerome Randle is that guy.
Nah, he's tough.
Yeah, he's that guy. So this is gonna be a little bit different. Like he's obviously played Ty Lawson. He played really well against Ty Lawson, but Ty wasn't the Ty Lawson. He wasn't the same Ty Lawson as the first one. And then obviously Jerome, we've seen what Jerome is capable of, and all of us watched him play professionally for years. So I'm excited. I'm excited to watch Jerome. I was playing in Australia when he was over there, so I watched him play a lot live. And I just did an interview with Bijan, who played on the Adelaide 36ers with Jerome Randle. So he was the young hooper on Jerome's team. So it's cool how the whole one-on-one scene has kind of come full circle. So Bijan said that Jerome called him, asking him for some advice on the one-on-one scene. So I like seeing pros take it serious. It's a little bit different of a game than a pro overlooking it and coming in. So
yeah. Bijan nice too.
I mean, you gotta take it serious. You don't want to come out here and get embarrassed. So you gotta take it serious.
What year did you come out of high school?
06.
Okay.
Welcome back. Today we got Nesco versus Jerome Randle. If y'all thought the other games was kind of wild, there's a lot of other games getting ready to happen. I believe that this is the main event. Jerome Randle, you are no stranger to basketball, but you're new in this scene. Talk about what you did to prepare for a game like this.
It's different. It's obviously different. This crowd is different, you know what I'm saying? But I love the environment. I love the fact that I can just come out and compete, you know, so I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of pay-per-view games, but the last one that you remembered, it went viral for it. Nesco, talk about your approach today.
My approach is just be me, you feel me? Go out there, be myself, believe in everything I worked on, and hopefully I can come out top with a dub.
We got a great one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get to this game.
Here we go. That's tough.
I'm excited to see like what conditioning Jerome is in, because like you said, he's a little bit older now, but he's always been known for that.
Yeah.
Being in shape, always being ready.
Damn. Yeah, Nesco's been trying to find his shot a lot.
Oh, now.
Nah, he liked that.
That's gonna be a goodie.
Oh,
He gonna get to all that now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, don't get it fucked up.
this is what he does have. This is what he definitely has. He's an expert of getting the defender off of his line. So that line to the basket, he's an expert at like moving them. So watch Nesco here, how he moves him, and now he can get into going to the basket, one dribble pull-ups, all that sort of stuff. That's one of the main things that I learned from Jerome Randle, getting him off their line.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, don't get it fucked up.
Nah, I know what he is. I know who he is. He's
So
different.
that's 50 bet back on the first bucket.
Very good.
Where my 50 at?
You didn't say that.
I said first bucket.
Chill.
I said Romy wrong with the first bucket.
And even there, he gets him off his line, right?
Bucket.
With the shot fake. So then he can step through back to the middle. Damn.
I said Romy.
Full speed right, full speed forward. B Hen is hilarious. Yeah, I thought he was too.
We got the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
What you telling us for?
So Nesco, the last couple times Nesco's played, there's been some 3-on-3s and 2-on-2s. He actually has not been shooting well at all.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see if he's been labbing that out in this last few weeks to be ready for this matchup.
We've been doing this for years. That was a foul.
It won't take much for him to get back, but it's still the shot is what he's going to have to hit. He's going to have to hit a couple threes.
Yeah, for sure. I was talking about JR. Good shot, boy.
That's easy.
And the problem is like Nesco's not. It's not like he's getting locked up. He has just not been in rhythm. This stuff right here, like look at this. Look how slow Nesco's playing. Boom, wide open. This is just like a rhythm jump shot, hand down, pretty much at the elbow. This is just like it's just a rep shot. Like this is something he reps out, and he's just not hitting these.
You gotta make that.
Good
That's
shot.
It's a free throw line.
I like how he just contested every shot.
And y'all say him beating Jerome this easy.
I ain't
I'm
saying it's
offended.
easy. I did not say it was
Nah,
easy.
it's not gonna be easy.
It definitely ain't gonna be easy.
Be tough.
I thought he made that.
If you go check his highlights, it looks crazy how like he's finishing over the top of like 6'8" guys, 6'9", 6'8". Like he's done this, been an elite scorer
For years,
years.
bro.
Yeah, he got all that, all the finishes,
Where'd
floaters.
Jerome go? Cal? Was it
Yeah,
Cal?
Cal.
Yeah, bro.
Out of Chicago. He playing out the corner. You know you get buckets, you
Yeah,
play out the corner.
tough.
added difficulty for no reason.
I never seen that. No one's. Oh,
Damn. So one thing that Jerome did here, I'm going to talk about too. So, you know how a lot of people were saying this game was cleaner than the other games? It's not just because Nesco was playing cleaner. It's because Jerome can handle the ball, right? Jerome can handle the ball so well that Nesco is hand checking. Watch. Nesco's hand checking. 2 hands on him. He's got 2 hands on him. But Jerome like swipes one hand like he's dealing with the hand check. Reset. We'll play again. Nesco hand check. It finally gets in there, gets the ball, but they called the second one. They called the second foul. So typically on this day, we'll see it a lot where the refs are calling the second foul. They're not calling the first one, but a lot of guys don't have good enough handles to get to the second contact. So they'll dribble and that first contact pushes them off balance, and then they dribble one more time, pick up the ball, and they're stuck. Jerome Randle did a really good job today of swiping hands away to where the refs were calling the second contact. So if you have really good handles, you can force the refs to call some things too. And that's something I think a lot of people weren't giving him enough credit for with the way that the pacing went. He just kind of took control of the pacing with that stuff.
One thing that Jerome will be able to do that a lot of people struggle with, when you get contact, keeping your handle.
Not me doing the thing I always do where I pause the video and talk about it, and then in person I was saying the same thing.
He'll be able to do that for sure.
Yeah. And see, Jerome, I think what's going to probably get him, if it do, is the physicality of this.
Yeah.
It's hard taking bump in this. Because there's no disrespect to Nesco, but on the 5-on-5, Jerome will have 40.
Facts.
Prime Jerome, there's no disrespect to Nesco.
Well, that's, I mean, whoever it is, he's going
Yeah, but I
to
mean,
find a way
that's
to
what I'm
get
saying. I
40.
didn't want to.
Yeah,
Damn.
for sure. I mean,
Even these, Nesco's been missing a ton. Like, he's right. There's not much more he can do, but because when you start missing shots, you call it what they say is like you're pressing now. He's pressing. It's like there's so much pressure on every shot. Like now these easy layups aren't easy layups anymore because you've been missing so much easy shots. Like it's extra added pressure on top. And
I will say, though, on the other side of that, Nesco has impressed me, too. He played D1, and Nesco, he played point guard.
Oh, yeah.
And so even, this is what the space is turning into now, just two pro players being able to get to it.
He kind of dribbling in place, though. And
how would Jerome do against Rob? Let me come back to that. Let me think about it.
I like it.
When Jerome Randle was in school, it was different.
nah,
The talent was different. You know what I mean?
he was a little taller. He would have stayed in the league for a long time.
you got it.
Even that shot right there, wide open, right?
He was struggling for a lot of people.
I like Nesco, though. He
Nesco
definitely got game.
He definitely got game.
That hurt.
Oh, no.
That was tough right there.
Oh, no.
A rundown tap.
He's starting
Ugh.
to get comfortable.
Look at that. Look at what he's doing with this. He's acting like he's going full speed with just like, I call them head and shoulders fakes. He does 2 of these right here. Maybe we'll slow it down. And so you don't see a lot of this when you're watching, but if you've ever been in front of a really shifty, really fast player, you'll know like this does a lot like to your movement system because you're always like constantly like getting ready to go. This is elite. So he does it right here. Watch 1. Just that little subtle, like I'm going into my move and with my step, nope, not going that time. And he's like, now it does it again. So the first time was really subtle. This time was a bigger one. And that's the one that Nesco kind of bites on, right? but gets him off his line just enough to get an angle to the basket now. So we're playing this angle, full speed to the basket. And now he gets into his floater pull-up. Still a great challenge, but he doesn't see this hand. He's got his hands free. He's got an open look at the basket at the elbow. For a professional player and a player that's undersized, like this is a layup for him. Like those are the shots he had to master as like a smaller player. He's 38. That's crazy. If you see how he elevated and hit that.
Oh man. This ain't no slouch.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like,
That's a foul.
Remember what I said. He's getting fouled, but look at him grabbing Nesco's arm. He's grabbing Nesco's arm and saying, ref, either you call it or don't. If you call it, great. It's foul, we check up. But if you don't call it, I've grabbed him and I've pulled him out of the way, so I'm going to get an open layup. So whether the ref calls it or not, like he's fine. Too many players play to like, oh, ref, hopefully he calls it. Then they don't call it and they're stuck. Play as if they're not going to call it. And that, again, that's what Randle just having like the exceptional dribbling skills.
If you don't call it, that's a layup.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop talking.
He can deal with all that.
it's levels to this basketball shit. Without all this fouling and this WWE shit that they doing in here,
Be asking for shit, bro.
you can't violate nobody like that.
Be asking for shit.
Still got his hand free. Look, he's still holding on to – they're holding each other. And Randle's still going where he wants. Gets his hands free, though. So even though it looks like a tough shot, it is. But as a smaller, undersized player, sometimes this is as good of a look as you're going to get. So he gets like a little running floater, but he got his hands free. He didn't get blocked. Like, decent, okay look. I would say don't want to live with those, but
that's what I'm interested to see.
At least he gets a shot up.
If he gets a couple going, how Jerome plays.
Nesco's gonna get something.
Yeah, he'll get it going for sure.
That's a bucket right there.
That's tough.
That's a bucket. Good shot, boy.
I like that a lot.
Wake him up. Wake up.
Yeah, me from Delaware.
He said, I'm on a road. I'm from Delaware.
Man, that's a tough.
Damn.
Delaware.
This is what, remember yesterday when we did our tier list of toughest moves to guard, and I said Nesco when he has one dribble left. He's got one dribble, so Jerome's like, oh, he already took his last dribble. I can press. He gets all the way to the basket. What the hell?
I like that pickup dribble right there.
Surprised I didn't see the carry. Oh, no. I've turned my brain off to the carry. I don't look at carries or travels anymore in the one-on-one scene. Like, it's every play. I refuse to even care about it.
On too.
Otherwise, I'm just going to be mad every play. How do you get stronger in your arms and maintain a high shooting percentage? Adding strength does nothing to your shot as long as you're shooting still. As long as you're shooting every day still, your shot will be fine.
He can still get a layup off that.
God, I'm doing it again.
He'll get it going. One thing Nesco has, and again, this is what it's particular to the one-on-one space. He'll on that last pickup, he won't just shoot it. He can still get a layup off that. And it's weird to guard when you're not used to players being able to do that.
Yo, Weedy, thanks for subscribing.
This is gonna be a goodie. I like the energy. I could tell.
We need more coach IRL muted moments where they say, can you repeat what you said? And then hear nothing.
Chicago, nigga. Oh, shit. You turn around and talk to the corner.
We about to talk crazy. That's good about to turn it up.
I like the energy. I love it. I like the energy. We there.
Travel.
We there. That's
Man, he's just not hitting shots.
a good move, brother. Good move.
Come on, John B. Make that call.
What's up, my boy?
Good, Bodie.
That's a good footwork.
Yeah. What up, baby?
Oh,
Too many dribbles. That's
15.
Yeah. That was a hell of a defensive possession here.
Yeah. What up, baby?
Oh,
Too many dribbles. That's
15.
Damn.
I like this.
Would start. This is how I was hoping he'd start.
That's how I like it.
I like this.
That's a bucket. Don't let him shoot that, JR.
See, look how many shots Nesco just missing.
I like people like that. It turned me up. Talking shit.
I like that shot.
elbow again.
And one. I seen that.
He made it too.
I like that shot. And
elbow
one.
again.
And one. I seen that. That's tough.
It's a different breed, bro.
I was talking to Archie before the game. I said, how would you deal with them tapping your elbow? He's like, well, some guys can just shoot through it anyways.
That's a shot. That's a shot. Already shot it.
That's a tough. Oh my goodness.
Can just shoot through it anyways.
That's a shot. That's a shot. Already shot it.
That's a tough. Oh my goodness. Damn. Woo.
How old is he again? Say it again.
38, bro. 38. So imagine 24, y'all. Imagine 24.
Oh, he in that mode? He's skating?
That's what he do, though.
Oh, he in skate mode?
He from Chicago, bro.
Y'all better be glad he said 14 years ago.
And he like that.
Oh,
Oh,
my goodness.
lost him.
Damn. Oh my God.
He like that.
Damn.
Oh my goodness. Damn.
But Nesco's gotten himself so many of these shots. Remember what I called them? Rob shots, in range, open, and on balance. And he got his hands free. Like Nesco's had a ton of these. Like he's just repping out another shot, right? And he's just missed so many. So when people say like Jerome Randle dominated Nesco or whatever, I'm like, yeah, but Nesco could have easily won that game too. Like, look at the amount of good, clean looks he got. And then look at the types of shots Jerome Randle was having to make. How much more contested they were. Shot quality this game, Nesco won the shot quality battle. But at the end of the day, like, you still got to make them, right? That's only half the battle. So it's not taking away from Jerome Randle, but it's trying to look at it through a more objective lens of like, hey, that's why we play the games. You don't want to say Nesco's going to win because he's taking better shots or it's easier for him to get better looks. But at the same time, let's not act like Nesco is not still Nesco, right? Jerome Randle, what he did was amazing, but let's not act like Nesco is still not not Nesco. Everyone's been talking like he just lost it. Like he's lost his superpowers. Monstars stole his basketball abilities. He's just missing shots.
He specifically called out Nesco for this because he said he brought that same energy that I do.
I like that, Nesco.
And we're seeing it.
Good move.
Second guessing himself because he's just not shooting well. I think Nesco's got too big and think it might be affecting his endurance. Definitely stamina wise, I feel like he's not up to where he used to be.
And that's his boy.
Yeah, that's his man.
There's a reason.
That's foul.
Who game resembled this, bro?
He said Randall.
Who the fuck?
He don't at all.
Oh, come on, y'all.
I
Now,
just saying shit.
Oh yeah, somebody in the crowd was like, "Man, he played just like D Rose."
He don't play shit like no D-Rose.
he looked like that nigga a little bit, though.
Southside.
Man, he's starting at the commentary
Yeah, I
table
love this
too.
shit. This shit, it's a good bump. That's
That's
tough.
tough.
That's tough. Good bump.
And he just walked into it.
That's
That's
tough.
tough.
That's tough.
Damn.
That's tough.
I told y'all. Come on, D-Lamb, give me my 50, nigga.
Not over yet.
Shout out to Freaky Nesco, though, baby.
Shout out to Nesco.
Hey,
That's to my dog, bro. Take the Dewey
All the
off.
games we've been watching,
Damn.
that was the quickest 1 to 15.
Oh,
Because
my life.
this is skill. They not
Yeah,
fouling.
they ain't
This
doing
is-
all
they
that
both
extra
just
shit.
hooping. I respect this game. They
I love
both just
this.
hooping. Shout out to Nesco. Shout out to
So the second half, though,
shout out to Rome.
what does Nesco need to do?
You gotta crowd him.
You gotta crowd
give
him.
him no
Now
space
he
right
got to
now.
muck it up, is
Yeah,
what
he
you're
has
saying?
to.
Them
Got
shots
to.
he hitting is hard shots,
Ain't
bro.
no, don't say that, y'all. Ain't
He
no
has
muck
to,
up.
bro. He
No,
has
no,
to.
no, ain't no
He
muck
can't
up.
keep letting him shoot it like that.
Nah, yeah, we trying to keep this clean.
He can't keep letting him shoot it like that, bro. He gonna make them
You
shit.
can't keep it clean when
man.
you down.
Keep
gonna
it
make-
clean,
You gotta
man.
change the game.
All that fouling, them niggas need to go to the little court.
They don't know about him.
Back there with the weights?
Yeah.
We'll get them a smaller on the carpet. Y'all can play on the carpet.
Yeah.
No dribbles.
All that fouling should go to the little court.
There's a turf court down in the back that you guys can't see, and they've got baskets that it's like 12 feet tall, but it's on turf, and there's weights back there.
Stop would be nice here for Nesco, but
Throw it between his legs, bro.
Stay down.
That's a rookie mistake. Use the backboard, JR.
Oh, lay it.
Just jump to the rim.
Just take an extra step.
He said, I don't miss those.
You can travel out here, JR. They don't give a damn.
VN's so funny, man.
Good bump.
I'm big.
So this is what I mean. Like, this is where I wish Nesco would have started, but there's so much pressure on him to score now that he's pressing. So now he gets downhill, full speed right. This is where I wish Nesco would start his games, then get into his shiftiness, right? Full speed right, highest percentage shot in basketball. Good wall up by Randle here. But, I mean, that's a shot Nesco hits 9 out of 10 times. But because he's pressing so much, it's just like over the backboard.
Oh, man.
He ain't going for that.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
This is when you got to play basketball right here.
Oh, he hit.
Nah, that's going to fall.
He hit.
This is the Zay special. Again, if you're an undersized player, I just think these are floaters and shots you have to have in your bag. And he's an elite scorer, by the way. So I'm not saying all point guards need to go practice this stuff, but if you're undersized and you want to be the main scorer on your team and be, he won MVP over there in the Australian NBL. He is that guy. These are the types of shots you have to be able to hit. Look where he picks the ball up from the left, so Nesco can't even foul his shooting hand if he wants to. Gets his hands free. We talk about Rob shots. Is he in range? 100%. Is he on balance? Not really. Is he open? Well, for him, that's open because he's undersized. You're not really just going to be wide open. So it's in range and he's open, right? Like, that's an open shot for him. And again, I know it looks like difficulty on 10 for normal humans, but if you're going to be undersized and be like MVP caliber player, this is the stuff you need to be able to do.
Oh, he hit.
Nah, that's going to fall.
He hit them shits.
He's mad he missed.
Oh,
He's
God,
mad
he
he
hit
missed.
them shits. My nigga Babyface in here. Detroit in the building.
Where that nigga at?
Right there. Sitting next to Mozzie. There you go.
There you go.
Shot, baby. You got
It looks so simple when he's making them.
Shoot. You ain't
Yeah.
thinking about it. Just shoot that motherfucker.
I like that, Ness. That's going to get you back in the game. I don't think JR want to guard like that.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And one.
Wow.
You want those makes?
I don't think JR want to guard like that.
Again, full speed right. But now that he's hit a shot, finally his hesitation has opened up. Randle hasn't guarded his shot the whole time. And now that he's finally hit a couple, now the hesitation works. But that one dribble getting all the way to the basket is crazy.
Shit.
And one.
Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Finally got my other ear back.
Yeah, same. Oh, that wasn't just me?
Yeah, mine just came back too. The real monkey, Duran monkey ass.
Oh, there was a part in the game. They're talking about D Lamb yelled at something early on. He like squealed. It was wild. He squealed and it was so loud it like busted out one side of our headphones. And they just now came back on.
That's a tough shot.
That's
right
tough.
there. Going right.
I'm not a huge fan of that one. But maybe, he was just feeling it. He scored a couple in a row. He can get off any three that he wants in this matchup.
Well, I shoot this. Going right. Can't contest.
He ain't side dribble. He just like,
But that's cool. One dribble pull up.
that's tough.
Oh, I remember this.
One dribble pull up on the trade bag. Nice, you ain't
Oh,
nice.
you can't guard him like that, Nash.
shit.
You can't
I remember
guard him
this.
like that.
Damn.
Going up.
Shit.
See, they're like, oh, he's throwing up. I think he swallowed his gum. You see him spit the gum out? And I didn't realize he had gum before this. And I was like, man, that might have been a tooth or something. But I think he just swallowed his gum when he got hit. And that's what he was coughing. But we will talk about this. Again, this is something that Jerome Randle, he's always in an athletic stance. He's always ready to go. As soon as Nesco shortens that, closes the gap and tries to get aggressive, Jerome Randle uses that against him and goes to the basket. Unfortunately, he hits his head onto his shoulder, but that's another thing you've got to be ready to go at any time. So he's playing a closeout right now. So it's like shot, jab step. But if the defense closes the gap and gets attached to you, they can put you in disadvantage. So now you have to turn your back, you have to reverse pivot, you have to do all these other things. But Randle is like always in an attack stance. And it's like, if you close that gap, I'm going. So this is something that a lot of players aren't ready for. And we'll see this little game they play. We'll go slow motion here. But look at this little footsies game they're playing. As soon as Nesco lunges, Randle goes straight away. Like he starts leaning on the outside and goes. Then he gets hit, unfortunately. But that's the stuff that a lot of players need to get better at doing. Reading the defense, reading when those openings come, rather than like letting the defense dictate what you do and you weren't ready to drive or ready to take advantage of it. Yeah, we'll skip this.
Oh, he didn't.
But he was out for a good.
Cover him up. Cover him up.
What? Oh, just a turnover, huh? Unless he missed a free throw. I don't know.
Didn't he back, baby? Okay. That's
shot.
a good
Gotta hit
shot.
that.
Damn it. Good fucking shot, man.
Waste 3 dribbles and then use your last getting all the way to the rim. For Nesco, that kind of is one of his strategies.
Can't take it lightly. Like
They didn't call a foul. No, they did. They called a foul. So this is edited. Something got cut out. So I don't know if they called a foul and then he got the ball back and then, I think Nesco just hit it away. I think Nesco just hit the ball away from him. So nothing really
step
happened.
on his throat. Unfortunately, what happened?
Damn.
It's basketball.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Good move. Ooh, good move.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
And this is what we were talking about. So Nesco knocked the ball away, and then he scored on him twice in a row. And it's like, but this is what it is. Nesco can't feel bad for him, like just because he got hurt.
Like
But this move right here is crazy.
unfortunately, what happened?
Damn.
It's basketball.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Full speed left,
Oh.
win the bump, and just hits him with the shimmy.
Move. Ooh, good move. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good move.
And isn't it interesting? Someone with skills like Nesco, look at a Jerome Randle, you look at Nas, you look at Zay, you look at any player, name any player. The game really starts when they really start going full speed left, full speed right. That's the stuff I always try to preach and talk about. So don't overly analyze all the other things. Once they start getting downhill is where their skill like really shines to me. Because now the shimmy works. But if you start shimmying without ever going full speed left, full speed right, nothing happens. But because he's going full speed, now it gives Randle a chance to like mess up. I just wish Nesco would have got to this stuff early on.
I like it.
Yes, sir. I'm rolling.
I like it.
Is that the Michael Beasley?
For sure.
I like it. That look good.
For sure. That look good. Oh, look. Got a car to travel.
Uh-oh.
Snowballing.
Might get dark in here.
Keep it going. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Come on, OG.
Oh.
Good move.
Good defense.
Good defense there.
Good shot, good defense. Just
Great offense and defense.
I still wish I just said the same thing. Stop copying myself. I really wish Nesco would have got downhill again, but again, pretty decent shot.
I need my bread behind. I know you quiet over there.
Nah, my baby was texting.
That's tough.
That's a foul, yeah. I seen it.
That's like that every time.
Damn.
Oh, what are you saying?
I don't know, but somebody turning Nesco up right now.
Something about his hood.
Oh, it's 100,000.
We can play that. 100,000? Sheesh.
Man.
$100,000 to play a nigga at once? Gotta play that, huh?
So that nigga come to my hood.
For 100? It sound like you ain't gonna. Never mind.
Man, make sure they got it. Y'all know if y'all go to one of these cities, they ain't gonna.
Oh, I ain't
They
going
gonna,
nobody.
they gonna
That
give
ain't
you-
us.
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Again, it's that last dribble is freeing up Nesco so much. But because of his last dribble, he can get all the way to the rim, full speed right. He can get all the way to the rim, full speed left. Look, Randle ain't even look. He's like, he just saw a ghost. He ain't even looking at the ball or Nesco. He tried to cut off that angle so tough.
Oh,
Got left.
oh my God.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Security guard got left hanging on that too. He wanted the high five.
yanked him. Pulls.
That was crazy.
I pulled it.
That was crazy.
Oh.
And I do think this stuff helps when someone's in their own head about shooting. Look at what Randall's doing. He's trying to mess with the pickup. Like, look, see how this, whenever I talk about being aggressive on defense, this is what I mean. I don't mean just attaching yourself to them and reach, but it just like being aggressive means set the tone, like give them something to deal with, give them something to throw off their rhythm. Jerome Randall's doing a really good job of that. Again, this isn't just like a foolproof plan that works every time, but these are little things you need to be doing. Look how he stunts at the ball. See how he stunted there? Nesco puts his hand out because he's getting ready to deal with the hand check. And then he goes into a pull-up at the same time. So it just makes it a little bit more difficult of, instead of just hang dribble into your pull-up like you normally practice, now you're going hang dribble into a swipe away into your pull-up. You're just adding like another thing for them to deal with. Not saying that's why Nesco missed, not saying like that was 100% great defense, but it's just little things like that add up over the course of an entire game. Can you just throw off his rhythm a little bit? And then, you know, maybe he barely misses one because of you, but that makes him miss another one because now he's in his own head. You know, little things like this that I think a lot of people don't pay attention to.
A really long time, like talking trash like he is. It's good to see.
Yeah, I love that.
He's locked.
Meanwhile, look at Nesco on Randall. Gave him another shot that he probably reps out thousands of times a week. Wide open pull up three.
You got to put a hand up on that. That's a workout shot.
They just said it too. It's a workout shot.
Damn, bro, my bad.
They don't let you touch.
Oh, don't guard him like that. Don't guard him like that.
That was tough.
Fuck.
Drop.
Damn, I knew it. You can't guard him like that, bro.
That was crazy. Ugh. Oh, look how casually, have you ever seen a more casual pump fake? That's crazy.
Damn, I knew it. You can't guard him like that, bro.
Hey, Dev said game of the night. He might not be wrong.
Hey, what the fuck did he just do?
Oh.
No bullshit. What the fuck did he just do, bro?
Making stuff up.
That was crazy.
Oh, travel.
He grabbed his head.
Stay down.
Another
Good
step
defense.
through.
Good defense.
Oh.
Just getting a shot off. This is one of Scoob's special abilities, I think, and this is what I had on that honorable mention top 10 list. Elite scorers to me have the ability to, like, even when you stop them, they still can just throw up some bullshit, right? That's like BJ, Scoob. There's quite a few players that they'll throw up some bullshit like this, and you're like, yeah, probably that's gonna go in once again. Crazy. Again, shot quality. Nesco's winning this game.
Now he about to get in his bag now.
That was good defense.
That's some fun.
It's about to be pro shit. Right
Oh,
here.
my God.
Yeah, this is pro shit right
I seen
here.
that. And that's a foul.
And one.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a foul. Fuck. Once he start bouncing,
Yeah, he started getting that skip. He started skipping.
bro,
He started
what the
getting
fuck
scared.
move did he just do? Like, that step through was
That
crazy.
step through floater. That was crazy.
You gotta put that
High
in your
floater,
bag,
too.
bro. And he didn't travel like you would.
Oh, that
Damn,
hurt. You gotta stay on the
Toughest
line.
shot
Hey, you hate
in
it.
one-on-one basketball.
Yeah. And you hate it, B-Hen.
You gotta stay. Oh,
Easy.
foul.
Too
Great
easy.
drive.
Yeah, too easy.
B-Hen.
This is honestly, I think this is where Nesco should have, if he would have played, like, you don't want to leave it up to your shot, right? Like, you don't want to leave it up to other things, having a bad shooting day, whatever. Sometimes you can't control it. I get it. But I just think the more you can, make him deal with you first. Make him deal with this sort of stuff. Get him a little bit more tired too, like get you a little bit of a lead. Then you get into your bag a little bit more. Again, hindsight is 20/20, and I can look back at this and say what Nesco should have done. But obviously, if he just hits his like open shots, he wins also. And this is why I'm like, Nesco had multiple ways to win this game. But when you're playing someone like Jerome Randle, like, shit, You better be on your best.
But you've been guarding so much stuff the whole game, you forget Nesco can just go get a layup too sometimes.
That's the best bet. That's again too easy.
Oh, I don't like that call there.
Yeah, we're not calling that.
If you're gonna call it, you gotta call it way up here. I don't
Not
like that.
calling that, bro.
I don't like that.
They've been good all game, bro. Don't do that.
And he was pretty straight up on that.
Yeah, that was pretty good defense. Travel though, always. I mean, like I said, and you could call it travel almost every play in one-on-ones.
Been a goodie so far. I like this one though. It's real, just straight skill.
Right.
That's tough. That's tough.
Man, again, good look.
The air ball's crazy.
About to in and out. Ooh.
Damn. You see how low he was? Wow.
Yeah, good timeout.
Like Jerome Randle was doing.
What you got the 50 and ones? Cause
That's
Hold
tough.
up, that's tough. Oh.
He's just, again, what type of shot? In range, on balance, like pretty on balance, right? For a mid-range jump shot, on range, in range, on balance, open.
Hold up, that's tough.
They're just missing so many of those shots in this game.
I like that.
But again, that's on him. That's not on Jerome. Like he's got to be more prepared, I suppose. Not trying to let him off the hook, but again, this is all stuff that he knows.
Man, he's just so
That's
in
so
control.
tough, bro. That is so tough, bro. Change of speed.
you gotta stay disciplined though, Ness.
And he got the thing about these fouls too. Again, they are pretty soft, but it's because he's hit a couple of these with a hand in the face that like you over defend now. So that's where like the fouls, the extra contact comes in.
Taking his time the whole time. He'll go when he feel like
He's
it.
a vet, though.
Yeah.
Man, he used to take off out that triple threat so fast, bro. Like, so fast.
Good defense.
You gotta stay disciplined, bro.
Man, his step throughs are crazy. Stayed on balance. God.
It's different. It's
Stay
different,
down. Stay
bro.
on the feet,
You
bro.
gotta stay down.
Done said that.
Gotta stay on the feet.
Take the Dewey off.
This good bump, bro. Both sides. This is good
Could
bump.
be game here. Nah, Nesco ain't giving up game.
He went for it.
Damn.
He got fouled.
I like it. He done shot some game winners before.
Hell
He was
yeah.
going straight to that.
You know.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
And that's a foul.
Yeah, oh,
Oh,
God.
In a
fade-
5-on-5 game, that's
A
a
fade
foul.
three though. Come
In
on.
a 5-on-5 game, that's
ones, though,
100%
Hit
foul.
me, bro.
I'm just saying, like,
Not
that's
a fade
foul.
three.
It don't matter, bro. What I
Oh,
do.
got him. Caught him
That's
with
tough,
that.
Nesco. Ooh. It's tough.
Man, I feel bad just because like Nesco's getting dragged kind of at the moment just because of how this game went. And they're like, he's lost it. He's not. And again, the internet's not kind, right? You're only as good as your last game. But I'm watching this game right now. And if I'm a coach, right? If I'm coaching Nesco, I'm like, you're fine. Like, just make some more. You'll be fine. You play this game again. Like, you make way more shots. The game's over soon. Like, you can take whatever you want out of this game. You can either look at it as, man, Nesco's not who he used to be, or Nesco's right there. He was just missing shots. So it's really just the angle that you want to look at it from.
This is it right here, though.
I agree with you, Meezy. I agree with you.
So, this is a good one.
Damn.
So, this is a good one.
Damn.
Again, they're not calling it right until the second.
This is a good one.
Look, foul. They're not calling it on the first ones. They're just not. And this is what I was saying earlier. You got to be good enough to play through it and still get a decent look.
Damn.
They didn't call it till right there. But then he made it anyway. So stop letting the refs or how good they are, how bad they are dictate like how you play. Right? Like again, Randall's played in every single type of conditioning you can think of. All right.
That's twice in a row.
Can't even say nothing. He
What they
made
say
it.
about old heads?
He put on a show right now.
Putting on a show.
Nah,
They both putting on a
Both
show.
of them
They both putting on a show.
Nah, facts.
It's respect, bro.
The internet dragged Rob for losing to DA. Yeah, but I feel like that loss, they dragged him more for the right reasons. And still, I look at that and say you can take whatever you want out of it. The difference with Rob wasn't that he was just missing. It was like, no, he let his foot off the gas. I feel like this one, Nesco was missing good shots and then realized halfway through, like, damn, maybe I should have prepared in a different way. I think it was slightly different reasons. But your point, I do agree with.
Off the couch?
How y'all? This game is how the game's supposed to look.
Yeah.
They're playing physical, but they playing clean defense at the end. They're allowing guys to shoot. They contesting hard.
Down.
Like, this is how it's supposed to look. That other shit before this is not how it's supposed to look.
No.
This is how it's supposed to look. These are two really high-level players playing the game of basketball right now. This is what people should want to see, not that other shit. On both sides,
That's a fact.
100%.
That's a fact, bro. On both sides, it's clean hoop. It's just like if you score, make a good move, fuck it, good shot. Let's check back up. It's clean hoops, bro.
And it's allowing Randle to, like, even when he's getting fouled, it's clean enough that he can still shoot it.
Yeah.
It's not like a wrap-up, check back up.
Nesco is flat out trying to guard for real.
Yep.
He's not just fouling, he's trying to guard.
Yeah.
I respect that, bro.
Whoever
And
called my
Randle,
nigga,
too.
whoever called my nigga JR a jive turkey too, you out of pocket.
Oh, my God. And one.
Oh, my God.
That motherfucker's bad.
Y'all better stop fucking talking.
Oh, my God. And one.
Oh, my God.
That motherfucker's bad.
Y'all better stop fucking talking.
That's a bad boy.
Don't give a fuck.
Bad boy.
Y'all better stop talking, goddammit. Game. I told you niggas
38,
before this
bro.
shit even started who the fuck was gonna win. Give me my.
All right, I'm sorry. My dogs are going crazy because the lawn person is here or something. So I'm going to go make sure I put them away. So we'll go on a quick break. Okay, but this game was dope. Let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, my bad, guys. We'll go for a quick break real quick so I can get the dogs sorted so they're not going insane. And then we'll be back with, what's our next video we're going to watch? Next video will either be that NBA player to 30 or we'll watch that LP. We'll watch that LP Ball is Life 3-on-3. We'll watch that. We'll do that one next. So you guys take a quick break and we'll be back. Very tough. Kel versus Jordan Reed. Possibly. All right, let me go settle my dogs. You guys can watch. We're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to do this. Lamar Peters made the defender touch earth. LP, Nesco, Smitty, Pishan, Dom, and Jay. I was at this game. I watched this one live. Fire OST, what's it from? That song, I think that was Final Fantasy 10? That might have been Final Fantasy 10. I think Seymour. The Seymour fight. Yeah, we'll get into this game. What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This video is the Ball is Life. Lamar Peters made their defender touch earth. LP, Nesco, Smitty versus Pishan, Dom, and Jay. This was over All-Star weekend. There was tons of 3-on-3 games, and it was pretty dope event. They redid the entire court. It was really cool to watch. So go like, go subscribe to Ball is Life. Let's get into this video.
Surprises there. How will they be able to defend is the main question for Team LA.
And it's right on cue. You matched up. Nesco and Pishan are matching up against each other. They've had a lot of spar matches against one another. Nesco coming out with an early three.
That's the one right there.
Pishan.
And this is what Pishan does, man. He's a good, like, team settings. He's so good. These are the shots that I think are most valuable in 3-on-3. Open set. 3-pointers, they're the most efficient shot. Got to take them when they're there. A lot of people turn them down. Anytime you get one, make sure you take it. What do I know about Final Fantasy? It's my favorite video game franchise of all time.
These guys are.
So it taught me how to read.
Right now is amazing. Right. We have a lot of G League talent, NBA level talent right now on the floor. Jay on the attack. Pump fake. Schmitty.
One-on-one, he's a problem.
This guy was pretty good too. He's someone to watch out for.
Little Jay.
Schmitty look to the inside, LP.
There he goes. Can't give him that. One thing you can't do is let LP shoot. If he gets it going, it's going to get loud in here.
That's a layup for him.
And a lot of people came to watch him play.
This
LP once again.
Uh-oh, there it goes.
All right, Pishan from the corner.
What a lot of people don't know, this is directly after the Joseph Lewis game. So this is what I was saying when LP left, when he left when the game was over, and then he like went out the gym straight away. It wasn't because he was angry. It's because he was going straight to this event, and he played as soon as he got there, got dressed, put his shoes on, then they played in this 3-on-3. So
we got left hand Dom on the attack against Nesco, getting downhill, taking his time, keeping the dribble up.
Did you say left hand Dom?
Live goes underneath the Dom on the attack.
Locked in right now.
Here we go. We got left hand Dom on the attack against Nesco, getting downhill, taking his time, keeping the dribble alive. Goes underneath the basket, no good. Nesco looking for the clear, dribbles it out. We got an official timeout right now.
Nesco. I think I talked about this before. This dude here. He was the MC at an event that we'll go have a look real quick. He was the MC at an event that I was in years ago. So I got to meet him in person. It was pretty dope. This event right here. This Street Ball Madness. It's pretty dope. Yeah, it was like in a warehouse. It was like in a warehouse, and they redid the floor. They had these big TV screens. It was a Foot Locker Nike event. Pretty dope. And it was similar. It was a couple weekends after that Pran Summer Jam that I played in with. Oh yeah, it's me. No big deal, you know. I used to cross people back in the day. And then we won the championship. We won the championship. Got these rings. I got an MVP. I got MVP at the time. It was pretty cool. Anyways, that was just me wanting to flex. So let me flex.
Let's go, got to tie up them brand new Kobe's he got on his feet. Shout out to Nike Basketball. Here it go. Got Schmitty getting active. Left to right. Step back. Had him stunned.
Got to get out.
Oh, that's P. He gonna keep it.
I'm telling you,
with the three.
I'm telling you, shooting those threes in a 3-on-3 2-on-2s, all of that. They're so valuable.
You do that right there.
Here we go. We got P-Sean with another three. Oh, left it long.
He started walking away. You can't do that. It's 7-3.
Okay. Schmitty, smooth left.
There he
Pass
goes.
over to another one. LP, working out right wing. Oh, hesitation. Gets downhill. Finds the open man. Schmitty, tough finish.
Hezzy opened everything.
Yeah, it was a good drive.
Gets down.
Drew the defense. Good cut from the corner.
Downhill.
It's just good basketball. The 3-on-3s have been getting so much better over the past year.
L-Sub, good cut, too, by Smitty.
We got LP creating for his teammates early right now. Here we go. Oh, Nesco, three. Back iron.
There
Jay
it
with the
goes.
rebound over to P-Sean. Hey, he been in the gym.
I think, personally, he might be the best shooter in the gym. Personally. And that's just because I have more experience, in the
There's a lot of people in that gym. Scoob is in there. I'm in there. I'm kidding.
gym with him, working out, playing. Good steal right there. Ooh.
Way to stay active right there by Nesco. Quick hands, gets the poke away. But, yeah, I played against P-Sean, left-hand Dom, and a 2v2. And, yeah, that boy P-Sean is real tough cover.
He keeps saying left-hand Dom.
Great steal.
What's going on right now?
P-Sean wide open. Y'all can't do that.
Man, he got
told
4
y'all.
threes.
Hand down, man down. He going to keep it P. He
What are
going to
they
hit some
doing?
threes.
I think P got all the points, too.
Here it go. P-Sean in his bag. Oh, pull up. Little. We got a lot of good kicks on court, man. We got the Kobe's on their feet. We got the Books. Nike dropping some heat. Here it go. Left hand down, Jay. Back over to Jay against LP.
He's going to go up for that jumper right there.
Pull up
That's
jumper.
what he does.
That's easy.
He was, I think they said he's overseas right now, and he was filling in for another player. Another player was supposed to play on their team, and he wasn't there. So he was just like a late call up. He was cold. He's actually cold. I don't remember his name.
Both of these guys are absolute athletes right now. Here we go. Jay with the rock. Pull up three.
Jay with the rock. Bionic, what are we doing, man? He said left hand Dom and Jay with the rock.
A little long. Forced it. Nesco. Clear. In and out. LP from the parking lot left it short.
He's going out trying to get in that three. Oh, good block.
Great defense. Here we go, LP. Looking on the attack. Left hand down.
Good pass. Oh, good hand. Good shot, too.
Just a little too late right there on that contest by P-Sean. And Nesco made him pay.
That was a great
Man.
pass, actually.
Nesco he's just on a journey of finding his shot these past, because this was the same night he played Jerome Randle. And just like finding his shot is the journey that Nesco's been on this last month or so. And he's shooting through it, which I like. Shoot through it, man.
That
Gotta
deal
keep
is
shooting.
good all day long, by the way. Shout out to Nesco. We got a 4-point game.
Chat talking about King versus Lamar. I like that.
Left hand down, but good.
I will
defense.
say-
Stay down.
Let's go.
That came with a list full of hezzies right there.
I will say this event was I liked P-Sean's team. LA was playing a lot more team ball, whereas NOLA was doing a lot more one-on-one. And again, I just think it's the structure of the teams. Ooh, I would love to see more teams that are, what do you call them? Oh, there's me up there. This is Coach Midrange up there. Coach Midrange sighting. This was after we did the All-Star Weekend event, and I had those lights in my face and talking to people the whole time, and my brain was fried. And so I went up to the furthest possible way away from everyone that I could watch so I could watch the games. But I want the teams to be more set throughout a season. or for a longer period of time. Because right now, like every time Lamar seems like he's on a different team, there's so much one-on-one happening. But, you know, putting him on a team where you can get some team chemistry going, everyone understands how each other plays, I think it makes for better basketball. What do you guys think? This is a hell of a move, though.
Guy's a madman. He headbutted the ball after the play. He's
Jay with the rock. Jay with the rock.
Getting free throws. Okay, there you go. Now, I was telling them they got to be careful. Call your timeouts.
Jay's feeling it right now. Face-up game. Step back, one leg, jumper. A little bit of a force there. Schmitty to the corner for the clear. We got official timeout. Wait, Chad, if you tuned in.
This game does get pretty heated, I think, in a second, too. I think it was this game. I watched like 4 or 5 back-to-back. Can't remember.
6-point ball game.
Great pass, man.
Schmitty.
Damn, remember those hook passes we were talking about the other day? So underrated.
Great pass,
Corner,
man.
Schmitty.
Sheesh.
Bucket.
But I think P has to go over. If they help like that, P has to slide over and scramble. Way to knock it down.
Yo, what up? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just grinding out some breakdowns.
Snatch.
Oh, he didn't get to the snatch.
Left him stumbling
He just
off
stumbled
the
all
move.
over the place. Oh,
Blew it. He blew the highlight. Blew the clip. Straight line drive. Good defense. Great defense here. Great defense, and then got completely lost.
Left him stumbling
he just
off
stumbled
the
all
move.
over the place. Oh, he's
And
smoked.
Lamar cannot finish around the rim.
You know what he wants to do.
Keyshawn left it short.
And
Foul
one.
and one.
17-16.
I see you down there, Schmitty, putting down work. He putting in work. Right now, if it wasn't for Schmitty, Team Nola would be having a tough time. Another guy. Nesco.
You got to get out to that three-point line, BJ. He's kind of walking around.
Okay. Keyshawn with the clear, looking to get downhill. Couple behind the back. Curl, swings, array of moves, jumper.
Good defense. Way to stay down. Got to get out. Jay's just chilling. He's just chilling. He said he's
Keep shooting them, Nesco. Shoot your way out of it.
tired. He better call a timeout. You can see him breathing heavy right now.
Nesco has done
Look at Bruce's leg. Remember he fell into the sign earlier this day?
a great job of making shots in this
His leg almost fell off.
Team Nola. He's scoring at will.
No hand up either.
No hand up is actually crazy. Jay with the three.
Hey.
Jay with the 3. Jay with the rock.
Way to get it back.
A lot of people, when this is his first game on the scene, you got to get a hand up on everybody. No free shots.
Okay. P against LP. Here we go.
Nice
Step
hand.
back.
Man, good.
Good hand. Man, Lamar blocks so many. Lamar blocks so many shots. Y'all see what I be putting up with? Y'all see what I be putting up with? Hold on. So I just got fired.
Underrated defender. Schmitty with the three off the clear. No good. Nesco with a tough board. Can't corral it. Left.
Oh, I leaked his number? I guess I did, didn't I? Damn. That's all right. I'll just put the stream on what do you call it?
Fan Dom. Let's see him get active.
He don't really know his game like that. Like I said, he don't know his game like that. He gonna try to get you off that backboard though.
Jay with the lay. I like that.
Athletic stuff happening right now.
No, for real. We got Dom hustling to get the ball. Made a smart pass over to Jay, and they get the smooth layup. Team LA is up 2 points or 3 points right now, pardon my language. Here we go.
Delete it? Yeah. Well, I mean, even if it's on private, I
Jay
can
from deep.
download it and have it.
Oh, wow.
He's actually playing pretty solid.
Welcome
What
to
up,
the
Ghost?
party, Jay.
Halftime.
Huge three, sends it to halftime. We might have a new heavyweight on the scene the way Jay is playing right now.
I'm telling you, I brought him here because he wanted to play against Lamar so bad.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Left hand down over to Jay. Here we go. Pull up from deep. Oh, and it's good.
Hey, he was hitting. He was hitting this game.
Oh, Jay said it's me. Big three-point shot. He's showing us what he can do right now.
Well, Jay, he's in movies. He's on commercial. You see him all kind of commercials with LeBron and Steph Curry. It's interesting, actually.
Left hand down on the attack right now. Smooth left to right. Pivot. Footwork is impeccable. Tough finish.
I told you. I told you. One of the owners from Baller's Eye comes up to me and says, Jay's nice here. Let's get him against some of these heavyweights.
Here we go, left hand down.
Good defense. Thank you, bro. Oh, hey, that might have woke up LP right there. Dom just donated the ball to LP. Dancing on him. Gets a shot up.
Can't get it to go.
Great rebound by P.
P with the clear.
I think this is about when it starts getting pretty chippy.
Got 11-point ball game right now. P downhill.
Great drive.
Almost got the tip to go.
Why they keep saying Dom? Well, his name is Dom, right?
Oh, Schmitty against P.
But it's not left-hand Dom.
That's a pull-up. You bailed him out there.
Oh, good pass.
Great hustle by LP.
That was like lightning.
Wow.
Gotta take one right here.
Nesco wide open. Spin. Pull up, float.
Good touch.
Move. And he's left-handed? Yeah, it's definitely Dom. But Bionic called him left-hand Dom earlier. And then Jay, he's calling him Jay with the rock.
Second half.
Been a long day for Bionic. We'll be charitable. What up, Dre? And they're both left-handed? Yeah.
Oh, okay, Nesco getting it going.
Nesco woke up. Closing the gap to 6 points right now. Team Nola down. Here we go. Nesco with
Nice
a pass
pass.
over
It's
to
a good look.
Schmitty with the save.
But this is part of what I mean too. Just being on the same page. Like, so he rolls here, Nesco passes. Like, he's wide open. It obviously looks like a shot, but if he just rolls to the basket, if you know your teammates, you just get a lot more of these plays.
Over to Schmitty with the save. Jay in the corner.
Damn.
Side of the
Not a great
backboard.
one.
Nesco.
Good call.
All right, we're back to it. The action that I wanted to see is here. Jay, left hand down. Look on the inside to Jay.
Left hand down.
LP. Pull up.
That's what he's trying to get, that jab jumper.
Okay. Schmitty with a handoff to Nesco. Back to Schmitty. Working from the left wing. Left to right.
my.
Great pass, Schmitty.
Great cut here by Nesco. But this is good. This is just good basketball in general. Driving to the middle. So you know how in one-on-ones we always talk about like the angles that you drive. So trying to get all the way to the basket for highest percentage shot in basketball. Because you're trying to do that, other things open up. Like now the help defenders step up. So he would have had a layup against his player, but the help steps up. And because the help steps up to take away, really high percentage look here or to keep him from getting a layup, leaves to gamble, and it leaves Nesco open. So the same things that work in one-on-one, it works in 5-on-5. That's why I like teaching that style of basketball, because it works no matter what level, what type of basketball, no matter where you're playing, it works.
What a pass.
Wow. Schmitty forward to every.
Try to get a layup, and then everything else will open up.
Schmitty is
Missed him.
Nesco, pull up.
They started getting a little bit more chemistry as the game went
That
on.
at all times right now if your team.
They were down like 15, right? Ooh, the matchup everyone wanted to see, Lamar versus left-hand Dom.
We got LP to the line right now. Converts from the line. Keeping Team NOLA within 1 point right now. It's one possession ball game. Team LA.
Good little fight back there.
Nesco's been doing a lot for his team in the second half. Let's see if that free throw gets LP going in this game. Okay, Hezzy, pull up, long. Here we go, Schmitty. Been impressed with this game so far in this game. Oh, spin move, pull up, left is short.
I'd love to see more screens and more cuts. I think that's the one thing missing from a lot of these games. Like right there, good action. Now we get downhill. Just more of that. Every play, you got to get some actions to the basket. Otherwise, it gets so stagnant. It turns into so much one-on-one. Like, it's hard to really break down anything until, like, they get some movement going. Otherwise, you might as well just play one-on-ones, right? There we go. Get some action. There we go. Now just play. Play off the mismatch. This is perfect.
To the inside over to Jay. Jay with a pull-up.
Yeah, it's perfect. They got the mismatch. They got the post against a guard. Nesco telling him to shoot it. That's what he wanted to do anyways. Get to it.
Oh, he talking to him, too.
Jay is asking him, you don't think I can shoot? He's just shooting over the top. One-legger.
Oh, I'm about to say he did it again. You better get over there.
What a gutsy shot. Oh, Nesco. Pull up. Can't
Wow.
get it.
Great
tip
tip
over to LP.
Great play by Nesco. Again, I like that he's shooting through it. He's not hitting his threes, but you got to keep shooting. Got to shoot through it. Eventually they'll fall. Like I said, this is the same day he played Jerome Randle. So the fact he's still shooting gives me good faith that he'll be fine. But then chase it down anyways, make another play.
Over to LP for three.
Good basketball.
34-32.
Pishan's game is smooth. Yeah, I love watching Pishan play, especially team settings.
Here we go.
Ugh.
LP.
Ugh.
Way to stay down, because I would have jumped on that. Oh, he missed
for
it.
three.
Nesco making plays, man.
Great offensive rebound.
Isn't it funny how Nesco's game is changing because his shot's not falling, so he's doing other things. He's getting to the keys, getting rebounds, getting assists.
Good box.
Nothing.
Somebody should be at the three-point line already.
Deep three from.
Not a good shot. And he got an open layup right there because of that. Jay got to go for that big right there.
Get on that rim,
It's tied
Schmitty.
up.
I love to see that. We got a high flyer in the building. Tough two-hand slam.
It's crazy that these guys are playing this right after the All-Star pay-per-view.
LP.
It's showing, though. It's showing. You can see it, like, in their legs, like the fatigue levels, right? Like, they're not playing as energetic or whatever. But, like, the fact that they're still playing straight after, crazy.
All right, here we go. Left hand down. Here we go, down. Inside to Jay.
Good
Jay
defense.
against Nesco. Nesco holding his own.
That was great defense.
Go.
You see him flex?
Yes.
You see Nesco flex right here? Ugh.
Schmitty for
Yeah, he got
three.
the ball on that
And
elbow.
one.
That was a foul.
Hey, Schmitty is hooping. Let's see a replay on that.
Oh, yeah, this was dope, by the way. Like, I got to meet so many people at this event and the All-Star Weekend event. So all of you that are watching that I did get to meet in person, thank you guys for, like, coming up and saying hi.
All right, here we go. Schmitty with another three.
He just letting them shoot. You got to get up.
Damn. This game turned around so quick, and I am seeing where it went wrong. It was just the ball movement, player movement for LA just completely, like, stagnated.
Could work against him right now.
Oh, it is.
Schmitty has seen two fall through. Another one.
So now he's confident.
He is cooking them with hot grease
Now he's
right
confident.
Because the one-on-one style of play is exactly what NOLA wants to do, because they're like just a put-together team of one-on-one players.
now. That's good. That's butter. Oh, they're turning the heat up right now against Schmitty.
Oh, whoa.
Good poke away.
And out on him?
He was out of
Damn.
control. Nesco was wide open.
I like the aggression right there for Schmitty. You got a couple going. You have opened up this lead to.
Oh, maybe they cut it
again.
I think they cut out.
Oh, reverse pivot.
I think they cut out some pushing and scuffling that happened in this game. I think they cut it out. If they cut it out, I guess it's not my place to say, but there's two players that got into it a little bit.
Talk about how well he's been playing all day. So turnover in these games. Here we go, Jay. Passes over to Dom.
Crazy thing is,
Draws a foul on LP.
Hasn't shot a jumper all game. And right there, look at that slip right out. This is an air ball. Hard right.
Somebody closed the door. We're live here from Crenshaw High School. Somebody left the gym door open. Got an air ball.
He had to shot the ball. All, I knew something was going to happen. I didn't know air ball was going to. Now they're going to attack him off of the head. Good close.
Here we go. Nesco working out. Left wing. A little bit of a hesitation. Pull back three.
Man, he just cannot find it.
Oh, he's wide open.
Here we go. Left hand Dom over to P. P can't get it to go.
It's a good look.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Oh, it's getting physical.
I didn't remember when it was.
P.
Yeah, I didn't remember when it happened, but I knew it happened.
Oh, it's getting physical between Schmitty and P.
Damn. I was trying to see if there's a good thumbnail for me. I can't even do it.
Sean is holding his own right now.
Good job on the refs for control.
Yeah, the refs did do a good job this whole event. The refs were pretty solid.
On the white team, I got to switch him off because he's going to get another foul. See? Not smart. Emotion to get into him. And normally when we're playing, I'm on the court talking to him, making sure you don't get to that point.
Yeah.
But I like Smitty not backing down. Just give me the ball.
On both ends, both of these guys got to compete, and we have a turnover.
I don't understand why it's not free throws.
It was a turnover, Dev.
Oh, what?
Man, it's just so much one-on-one. Great defense.
I love the sportsmanship right now. All these guys are playing at a high level, helping each other up. They're just competing right now. Here we go. Jay on the attack.
Yeah, I don't like that. They called a charge on this, but it looked a lot worse from there than it did on this side because Smitty did a good job hollowing out whenever Jay was trying to push him. But maybe the ref thought he was Jay with the rock. Maybe that's what the problem was.
See if LB can get downhill right here. Ooh.
Oh, he had him. Had him again.
Right here. Ooh.
It was like too easy the first time, so he had to make sure he crossed him twice.
Good move. That right hand has you. There he goes.
Damn. Oh.
Knew the snatch was coming.
Trey ball.
You knew the snatch was coming. There you go.
Classic. Classic.
Hard left.
Knew the snatch was coming.
Trey ball.
You knew the snatch was coming.
Welcome to the party, LP. Second half, really waking up. And NOLA is within 2 points to secure this dub here against a LA team. LP with the nutmeg. Oh, wow. He's showing out now, Dev.
That would have been crazy for a game winner.
Looking to get shifty. Step back. Left it long. Schmitty still
you know,
hustling.
I'm going to be real with you. I think
Nesco,
Smitty won them
3.
this game. If they end up winning, I think Smitty won them this game.
Pishan, corner 3. Nothing.
The activity. It's just been a little bit more than Jay. Not playing in action will lose you those games,
100%.
in my opinion.
We had a live look at Team NOLA, their team chemistry. It's been on another level in this game. Down the stretch, LP has been making some big shots, but all game it's been a lot of Schmitty and a lot of Nesco. The ball's in Nesco's hand right now as he's looking to get active against Dom.
There we go.
Let's see
Good
what he
screen.
does here.
Let him play.
A little bit of an action between him and Schmitty. Looking to go one-on-one against Pishan.
It's great defense.
Taking his time.
Move that rock, though.
Over to Schmitty. Wide open 3. Left is short. Jay with the rebound.
Jay with the rebound. Jay with the rock. Jay with the 3.
They get the ball to Dom. Dom with a step back.
There we go.
Tough shot
right
from
there. He needed
Pishan.
that.
Man, there's just so much to not break down with this game. It really came down to LA playing NOLA's game. Good drive right there by Pishan, but LA was up so much, and they just started playing one-on-one basketball, and NOLA's just better. Like LP and Nesco, you don't want to turn it into a one-on-one game.
That's it. Oh, he didn't even look to.
There we go, off-ball screen, and then we get a ball screen right here. So Dom right here, one of the options Dom had is actually just slipping this screen. Like right here, he should just slip this and backdoor. If he goes backdoor, whether he's open or not, if no help, if Smitty doesn't come over and help, then it's a layup. If Smitty comes over and helps, then Jay over here, Jay with the spot up, should be able to get an open shot. But instead, he keeps battling Nesco, and then they just switch. So he didn't really get anything out of it. So I think IQ-wise, I mean, they get a mismatch switch. But I guess IQ-wise, there's still more more juice they could have squeezed.
Foul on the play.
They're clawing their way back in this game.
Pishan.
His free throws are turnovers, man.
3 opportunities have been missed.
Stop right here.
Here we go.
Hey.
Schmitty on the
Good
attack.
drive.
Left. Schmitty at the line. Looking to make it count.
Good money.
Interesting because I haven't seen that level of aggression all game.
Especially on the offensive rebound.
LP just left him.
That was a
There's
leg.
just not much to break down with this game.
Got here, LP.
Again, I do feel like a little bit of that, another miss. I do feel like a little of that is just these events running so close to each other. Maybe there is a bit of oversaturation there. Making sure my camera wasn't overheating. But yeah, this event was directly after the All-Star Weekend OTD event.
Don with a nice cross.
Ooh.
Schmitty with a good block.
That was a good move and a great block.
Wide open 3 for game. Nothing.
Good rebound. Oh, threw
Good
it right to
hands
Nesco.
by Nesco. Nesco dancing. Got a pull-up jumper. Left it short. Chases down his own rebound. Can't corral it.
Damn. Good hustle by Nesco.
Dom inside to Jay.
Great foul. There's been like 3 great fouls in a row.
49.
We need a big play right now.
Down with the ball up top. What are they going to go to? A
Jay for
three-pointer.
3. Nothing. Pishan
Great
tracks
rebound.
it down.
What are we looking to go to, you see?
Pull up 3. P-Sean.
P-Sean would have had like 30 this game. He would have had like 25, 30 points this game.
I would love to see.
LP got to figure these free throws out. I know, especially playing Zay.
And gets it to go.
Remember what I was saying? Slipping this screen right here. This is when they were at their best, and this is how they were playing earlier in the game. I also spoke with P-Sean after this game and told him, I was like, man, you guys should have just kept playing team ball. But right here,
Team LA right now.
he slipped. So Dom slipped here, gets a bucket, and I'll tell you, LP said something to Dom, was it? Or maybe to them. Said something about, oh, right here.
Wake up, Dom.
He said something. He was like, the only way you can score is cutting off the ball. By cutting. That's the only way you can score. And then
This is getting good.
I think they took this challenge of like, oh, all right, give me the ball. Give me the rock. And again, this is their game. You don't want to play one-on-one against LP. You don't want to play one-on-one against Nesco. Like, it's two of the best players to do it. You want to play a team game. Make them defend and help. Make them close out. Make them guard the three. Make them guard screens. Don't go one-on-one because that's what they do.
Down the stretch.
Now you're in a one-on-one battle against LP. You see? And so this was one of the issues. And I told them straight after, I was like, I've been there. I remember being a younger player, and I would do pump fakes and step throughs, and they're like, oh, you're playing like fundamental basketball. No one does that. And so I would be self-conscious and not do it. Okay, I got to do hezzy pull-up threes. No, do what's working. It's part of the game. Winning matters.
A little bit.
They go right away.
But that's what he's talking to him about right here again. And he's baiting you into it. Now you fell for the trash talk. LP won the mental battle.
We got Dom.
He wants to go
one-on-one
one-on-one
right now for Dom and LP.
All right, gonna try to get a shot over the top of Nesco right here.
Easier said than done. He ain't moving.
P. My fade. Nothing. No.
Yeah, LP just kind of, and now this is what he wants to do is one-on-one.
Though. Staying home, staying down.
And that's great defense.
LP getting it going. Oh, this one for game, right?
See if he can hit one to game him.
This one though.
Here we go. LP to the line, shooting one, could potentially win it.
No!
And
oh
misses
my God!
Another free throw. And Dom lets him know about it. He isn't shy about it at all.
He missed that bad.
Look how close this game is from both teams. I got so many notes from both teams.
Here we go. P-Sean.
He'll normally try to rise up and shoot this one. Turn. But LP's going to look to block that one. That was a foul.
Foul on the play. He there, but I don't sit and shoot over the top.
Now.
But you're at the line right now, shooting. Hopefully you can convert.
Ooh, wow, that's a
Look how close this game is now. Isn't it crazy? Both teams had the game won multiple times.
New Orleans.
But just not sticking with their game plans.
Win it.
And missing free throws.
Period of time. Team LA right now is closing the gap. Nesco with the save.
That was a crazy steal. I can't believe they didn't get this on camera. But Nesco, like, there's like people over here. Look, you can see everyone ducking and everything because Nesco looked like he was about to fly over the thing and kept it in bounds. Crazy.
Schmitty looking to attack against P-Sean. Working from the left.
Gotta help extra. What are they doing?
Pull up.
Oh,
and that's
he let
ball
him shoot.
game.
Ended up being a super close game. It wasn't the best. But it wasn't because, again, this was kind of an all-star weekend thing. It's pretty much what I said about the TNC event. This was more of an event than it was like, oh, winning matters. You got to win at all costs. And that's the part I would like to keep in the 1v1 scene is that competitive grit, that competitive fire. So not that I think these events are bad. It's just for me, what I'm going to cover, I want to cover the stuff where it's like winning matters. So X's and O's and what they could have done better and how we improve. It's really tough to take much out of these games when, again, make free throws. Obviously it changes things, but Lamar, Nesco, and there was one more. There was more people that played on this day, but they already played big games in this day. You know, they already played. They had their big pay-per-view matchups beforehand, so it's hard to really take too much out of this. But either way, I like that video. Let me know what you guys think about it, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, gang. We've got a different video I was wanting to do real quick. We've got Peyton Pritchard, Ronaldo Segu highlights. I want to get into those, and then I want to talk about this pay-per-view thing. So let me see how I want to do this. Let's watch this video. Let's watch this video. Just because I am not too familiar with Ronaldo Segu other than his like infamous crossover he be doing. So I think this would be cool to watch. But another one. And then we'll watch that Peyton Pritchard one, and we should be caught up with videos for the time that I'm going to be away. Okay. What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This video I thought would be a fun one to do. This is another one by Second Round Pick. Go like, go subscribe. They do a good job of putting out like 1v1 players, highlights and stuff. But this is Ronaldo Segu, best plays overseas. So apparently he has had a one-on-one game, right? Hasn't he had a one-on-one game against somebody? But a lot of people were telling me to watch this, and I need to check him out. So we're going to watch this video.
Segu igra protiv Jovića. Segu pogađa još.
Yeah, I get it.
Franklina ide na drugu stranu. Segu.
Yeah, that's the crossover. That's the move, right? This is the move everybody does, the little onside, or the little hezzy. What do you want to call that? It's such a weird move. Honestly, when people do it, they do it with the opposite footwork. I actually like it when he does it because he's doing it with the onside step, right? He's doing it with the onside step, so he can actually cover a lot of ground. And if you hit him on the shoulder, he can open up to the basket. But then he gets into a snatchback as well. Damn. You can do so much off of it. Usually when people do it, they do the opposite. Like, look at Lamar Peters. He does it with the opposite footwork. And I don't like that because it forces your shoulders away. It still works. But, yeah, I'm glad we're watching this now. I can see the difference.
Opet Segu, 1-1 protiv Jeremića. Samo 2 poena zabio Čačak u drugom dijelu. Segu.
You don't see a lot of t-shirts overseas, do you? Like that, he's wearing a t-shirt under. These guys have like the tight Under Armour. He's wearing a t-shirt. Swag. Yeah, he is killing people with that crossover. Oh, he goes with the opposite footwork here though. He does it with the opposite footwork there.
Segu. Jako lijepa partija.
It's funny. He's doing a lot of stuff that works so well in the 1v1 scene, but I do like this. Onside step, direct line drive to the basket again, trying to get the highest percentage shot in basketball. And there's help side here, but also winning the bump, so he gets cut off. So now it's 0.5 seconds of freedom, right? So he can shoot this, he can drive back right, drive back left. And that's what gets the defender to leave his feet. So now he attacks the left. Oftentimes, you know, people ask me a lot, what do you look at when you drive? This is already a mismatch. So I seriously doubt he's worried about getting past this player. And again, he's got some moves. He's got some moves that he knows are going to work every time. Like, he's fast enough that he's like, oh, if I go full speed this direction, I'm always going to get to a layup, right? With the way he's guarding. So again, he's not worried about this guy not looking at this guy. He probably is looking here. He probably is looking at the help, right? And he's probably looking at the help here. So if you want to get to the basket, that's why he's having to go 2 layers deep. It's not to beat this guy. He knows he's got this guy beat, but he's looking at the help. So full speed right would lead you straight into help. So he stops. So now you've actually opened up your shot spot for a shot here, but still trying to get a layup. Now you can go left because you've opened up that gap. Now you can get all the way to the basket because the help is on the right side. Very good. Oh! Just his leg fell off. Ugh! His leg fell off. Damn. That's crazy. That's a good shot.
Malo više od 4,5 minuta ostaje do kraja, opet malo više od 4,5.
So you'll notice most of his moves, most of his crossovers that are happening, it's against it's against mismatches. This is how basketball is played. You're not supposed to be trying to cross and do your moves against the best defender. You should be getting a mismatch. So it looks like they've got a guard to big, big to guard mismatch here. Yeah, go to work then. Straight line drive to the basket now.
Fantastično probijanje.
Damn. His angles are just so good to the basket. And this is why I always say what the stuff that you do in one-on-one translates to 5-on-5 as well, and vice versa. So he tries to drive left, and again, it's the same lanes we talk about. So as a defender, you're trying to keep them outside of these areas. So you're trying to make him drive here or here. And the reason why, you can obviously see you have help, right? So if I keep him outside the elbow, I've got help. So offensively, what are you trying to do? You're trying to drive inside those areas because the help can't do anything. Obviously, the help here steps up, and then you just drop it down for a bounce pass. If he steps up to help, you've got wide open pass to the corner. So as a defender, keep him outside the elbows. As an offensive player, try to get inside the elbows. So watch this play unfold. Drive. If he keeps driving this left direction, it's going to be close, right? We're going to get to the elbow. It's going to be close. I might barely sneak by. I might get over here. But either way, there's help, right? So now changes his angle to try and get inside this elbow. And here he goes. Now I'm inside. Again, now where's the help going to come from? Like, no one can really help. Otherwise, you give up something else wide open. Now, highest percentage shot in basketball. Damn. Really good angles. And like the Jerome Randle stuff we were talking about, getting that defender off their line. Again, this looks like a mismatch. So gets him off his line with a jab, gets him off his line with the crossover, and now he just attacks straight at the basket so no one can help. And he's able to deal with the help with the pickup because he is getting a straight line drive. Gets to the opposite side of the basket, so he gets around this player. But again, highest percentage shot in basketball. Jesus. And remember what I was saying earlier? He's not worried about this guy, right? Like, he could drive past him at any time, but look what he's looking at. Why does he shoot a jump shot? Like, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go, right? So then he can set up this player for a jump shot rather than driving all the way to the basket. Because it's like, it can't drive left, can't drive right, but this defender doesn't know that. He doesn't know what's behind him. It's so interesting watching. Oh my God. Covers hella ground, yeah. And that's a move I see him do a lot too. Again, a lot of so now that I'm watching this, I'm so glad I watched this breakdown. A lot of players in the one-on-one scene, but I watch a lot of 5v5 players just work on this drill. I watch a lot of skills trainers teach this move here. There's a reason why this move works for him. We haven't seen him do this little runaway jump shot yet. We haven't seen him do this. But remember how tight I was saying his angles are? He goes straight to the basket. Watch this defender get caught on the screen. And now as he's recovering straight to the basket because Segu's been going straight to the basket. But he can't go straight to the basket because there's help. So the only option was to bounce out. But look at this defender. When he bounces out, he creates space because his momentum, everything was going to the basket. Most one-on-one players haven't established straight lines, straight line drive, straight line drive, straight line drive. Now when you do that runaway, it's catching them off guard. Most players in one-on-one are driving so east and west anyway. So then you try to do this little runaway jump shot and you wonder why it's so heavily contested. Even with all that space he created, it still gets decently contested. Right? So look how much space he had to create for that to be like a decently open jump shot. Oh, and now he's got the counter to it. Now he's got the counter. They've probably seen him do this, so he bounces out. Big goes to challenge. He gets to the basket. Damn. Oh, I got no notes on that one. That's just a tough shot. Oh. Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating. He used the sponsorship sign. I told you that, right? When I played overseas, every time I played on these courts, I was always aware of where these sponsorship signs are. They're so slick. They're so slick. Gets back up though. And same thing. Look at the decision he's making. He's looking at the second line of defense. So he drives, help defender here, help defender here. So instead of trying to drive all the way to the basket, he just pushes off, gets his hands free, right? The hands free like we talk about. So Rob shot, in range, on balance, open. Great shot.
Segu, preuzeo ga Jović, ponovo Segu, kakva promena ritma.
Segu protiv Weidmana, Segu ide do kraja.
Damn. Man, there's not a lot of spacing sometimes. He's trying to drive to the basket, and they've always got like two offensive players just down here in the key. Oh. Remember we were talking about Dave yesterday? Dave, who played EP. Guards do a good job of this footwork-wise, but bigs can be better. He spins outside. His spin and pickup is outside the lane. And look where he gets to. He gets all the way to the opposite side of the backboard. So that's what I'm saying. As a big, you should easily be able to spin from here to the backboard. His footwork is so damn good. And all of his moves work really well together. They're like packaged well together. So you can't guard all of them.
הילד הזה בסדר. 3 דקות וחצי לסיום, זה רק 7. לזכותה של רמת גן, סגו חצי מרחק. זו הקליעה.
Honestly, I think players go to step backs too soon, but he drives in such good angles that's why his step backs are open. Look at this angle. He's going straight past the defender, right? Shoulders low. I always say try to get your shoulders past their hips. And because he's doing that, he turns his hips completely because he doesn't want to give up that straight line drive that everyone else is. Now he gets a Rob shot. In range, on balance, open.
On je bez poena danas. Segu. Napad borca iz kojeg može do poravnanja kakav potek.
Koji su na plus 9. Eurostep i zabiće to.
That's tough.
Je dovedena da bude nosilac izvan ozbiljne prave.
Yeah, now we're just getting deep into his bag, huh? Just doing tough shots now. For style. Bonus points. There we go, straight line drive again. And he's very, isn't it funny? This is something I used to think about a lot. So we can see it because we can see the whole court. But you got to remember, defenders can't see this. And that's why communication is so important. Defenders can't see what's behind them. As an offensive player, especially with the ball, I see all of this and how open this space is. But if you can be a player with the ball, make the defense over here believe like something is happening over here. Make them believe the actions are happening this way. One way that's happening is this screen. You see his hand up. So he's like, oh, I got you with the screen. So this guy's going to be occupied with the screen. These players could switch spots to occupy their defenders a little bit. As a ball handler, though, you can look this direction. You can look over there like you're waiting for their screen or their actions to happen. Or what he does this a lot. He just does it with the ball movement. He makes it like he's trying to drive this direction, right? So we'll see him like with a crossover hesitation, like act like you want to drive over here, act like you want to go here, just to keep everyone occupied in this space. And then you can just straight line drive to the basket with no help. So again, a lot of like, he's doing a lot of help side defense manipulation. See that with the step back, now cross like he's going to the right, and then straight back to the left. Set him up, boom, like you want to go to the right, then take off. Jay Lou, I'm not sure. I have not seen him play a ones yet, but I'm pretty sure he did. Damn.
יותר למעלה ב-2-3. אלי. הלו, סגור.
סגו.
Yeah, that move be working for him.
Segu ide na Klobučara, Segu sa floaterom i...
Segu. Još jednom Segu i još jednom Segu.
You know, one of the best feelings as a player, when you shoot the ball and score, and then this guy looks to his coach. Coach, what do you want me to do? That's the best feeling as a player. What do I think about LaMelo's game? I like it. I mean, it's perfect for the NBA. I think he's fun to watch, entertaining.
Brzi napad Bamberga. Faul, važi se. Nije loše.
Man, that move is crazy. How much it opens him up for layups. Yeah, I think more players gotta practice it with the onside step more. And not doing it with the opposite footwork, especially on ones, because they can push you, they can be more physical. So if you go with the opposite step, push your shoulders away, I think that's probably one correct. After watching him now, that's one correction I would make for everyone that's trying to emulate Segu's moves. Damn.
Segu. Ponovno iz driblinga.
Hall of Famer? I don't know. He's never been to the playoffs in like 7 years. Jeez.
Segu za 3.
So what league is this? Does anyone know what league this is that he's playing in?
Sada zaista može biti da će primarni defanzivac na njemu biti Stefan Lazarević, ovo su ti oklevajući driblinzi.
סגו, עדיין מחפש את הנקודות הראשונות שלו במשחק, אולי עכשיו מחצים.
He's so cold, man. Am I late? What up? He just has the ultimate, like, elite driving angles. It's crazy.
ומגיע למקום שנוח לו.
I wonder what his three-point percentage is, because everyone's jumping so much on his hesitations. German league? What's I had a couple teammates over the years that played in Germany. It's so quick, man. Cross into the little onside step. Oh, I love that. Honestly, I might start stealing this. I might start teaching this. Damn, that's good defense.
Zadnju rotaciju što se tiče visokih i...
Bouncy with good footwork.
I zabio je sada...
Maybe also Israel? Okay. They look like pretty fun leagues, like the crowd, the stadiums, just like they look pretty fun to be a part of.
Segu ide u prodor i Segu zabija.
Damn. Which league was fun for me? Any league where I had the opportunity to play. Damn. Whenever you try to foul someone and you can't even get contact to foul him. Like right here, he tries to stick his butt out to bump him. He couldn't even bump him. Yeah, that's speed. Now he plays in the Israeli league. Okay, we know how tall he is.
Još 8 sekundi Segu mora nešto smisliti ili će sam rješavati jednom i već.
I mean, I loved playing in Australia, just like, because I got to coach at the same time. So it was really cool to see like players that I coached in the stands watching and supporting the games. And so I could try and like practice what I preached. I thought that was cool. And then we were right by the beach. I couldn't complain. I told y'all, hey, I'm telling y'all, it's a hack. Run off the slick spot. Want to get open. Whoop. These are way slicker than what y'all think. This one down here probably the same. Six foot? Oh, really? He looks a little taller. Is this league like not a lot of 7-footers? He looks a little taller than that. Like especially here, right? I can't tell. It's so hard to tell. Damn, he gets to it, man.
Još jednom prihvatio loptu.
He's averaging 17.
Ide se u novo probijanje.
If you would have said 30, I'd have believed it.
Atkins. שנייה לזרוק. סגור.
Man.
Tako da je on vezao ovdje 4 za ukupno 8 poena u utakmici, ali prva 4 ubačaja iz
He's very fun to watch.
Skoković, dobra obrana sada Zadra. Ali opet ubrza taj Segu i oni...
He reminds me of Bryce Cotton a little bit.
רק באמצע ספטמבר, וסגו עושה דבר נהדר.
Ponovno Franklin Segu. Segu sam sada base dodavanje.
Yeah, we saw so much of him getting to the basket early. Now it's just how he opens himself up for jump shots, but they layer perfectly together. He's just reading what the defense does. This is so good. His hezzy is one of the favorite moves. 100%. I've seen so many people try to emulate it. Now that I'm watching, I understand what they're trying to do. A lot of people just try to learn the move, but not the movements. And why it works. But it's because he takes such good angles to the basket. Damn. Few videos with Dev breaking it down. I'm pretty sure they step with the opposite foot though, right? They typically show when Dev talks about it. Anyways, I'll go watch it. From most of the people I've seen do it, it's almost the opposite step every time.
Obezbede posed Segu još jednom prodoru.
Like Darius Garland is shifty, jerky with bounce in his step. Yeah, honestly, look at what Jerome Randle just did to Nesco. We talked about it a little bit in that game. But you gotta be good at getting the defender off their line. Then you gotta have good footwork to attack the angle when it's there.
Segu dala komentatrica.
And that's what I mean right here. Watch this. He gets him off his line. So he does this little hesitation, and then as this guy is moving over, he's already got a straight line to the basket because he didn't move quick enough. And also what I'm realizing is his hesitation, the reason it works, most people do a float dribble. And remember that Jason Preston video where they're talking about rhythm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So most people dribble like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 when they're making moves. But Segu does like 1, 2. He drives on the half count, like 1, 2, instead of going through the full float dribble. And I think that throws people off too. Yeah, Dev does steps back before he goes forwards. And that's one thing I've spoken about a lot, that negative step. The difference here is Segu is actually getting into an athletic stance ready to explode forward, but not stepping backwards. So he dribbles to the right and he's like stampede. He's creating a closeout. He's creating a stampede catch off the dribble. He's creating a athletic stance, explosive sprint from his dribble. And he can also shoot from that. So he can do that little hesitation shot, hesitation drive right, hesitation drive left. Most people do that move though, and yeah, that little step back, negative step they be doing. I just don't think it works against good defenders because they're going to be physical. Oh yeah, you can do that too overseas. You can hit the ball when it's on the rim. We don't see it enough. I don't know why we don't see it more, but that was something I always tried to do, hit the ball off the rim. And every time I probably, out of the 10 to 20 times I did this, I probably did it more. Let's say I did this 30 times in my career. I probably got called for a goaltend 10 out of the 30 times. So a third of the time they called, because they're not used to seeing people do it. That ball hits the rim, you can hit it off. And I would go hit it, and they'd be like, goaltend. And I was like, what? You can do that. And they're like, oh yeah, bad call, my bad. I'm like, well, too late now, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Always want to step back first. Surely stepping forward is faster. Being in an athletic stance allows you to step forward. So that's one thing. That's why I'm big on the onside step. I'm a big proponent of athletic stance and going forward. People like to step backwards first because if you're not in an athletic stance, it's quicker to step backwards and then go. It's quicker to do the negative step and then go because you're not in an athletic stance. So it's quicker to do that. If you're already in an athletic stance, it's slower to go backwards before you go forward. So I prefer being prepared in an athletic stance, but a lot of players play not prepared, not in an athletic stance. So they have to do stuff like that, like the negative step and all that. What move would you say is his hezzy? It's not a very high level move, to be honest. It's more his angles are so good and his footwork is so efficient. That is what makes the hezzy work. The hezzy is probably intermediate move.
Meč novim brzim prodorom I
Segu ponovo pleše Ronaldo Segu, ali brani se dobro Jago, nije ovo lak šut.
But he's mastered it. He's mastered it and mastered it how it works with his other moves and his shooting. Damn, that was a good video. Like I said, go like and subscribe. Second round pick. They always do these. I'll be watching these a few times, once a week or something like that. Really like this channel. Allows us to dig into the nitty gritty of some of these players. I appreciate that. So thank you guys for suggesting, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have I won championships coaching being back over here in America? And what was your most memorable one? No, I've only been back for 2 years, really. So I've been coaching for a year and a half. Right now, the high school I'm helping with is in the state tournament. We made the state tournament last year as well. So no championships, but the team that I've helped both years I've been here has made it to state, and that's really good. What else? Like otherwise, I'm mainly helping. Like we did AAU, so I helped with AAU last year. I'll do that again this year. Hopefully we did really well. I think we overachieved though. So early on, we won a lot of games we probably shouldn't have won, or on paper. So it ranked us really high in the rankings when we didn't have really high ranked players. So we were on the shoe circuits or whatever. We were on the Under Armour circuit. And we were ranked way too high. So we played really high-level teams that had like D1 players or whatever. So we were losing at that rate. But for me as a coach, I was happy that those kids were getting that experience. So I guess it's a win in my books. Other than that, I work with just a lot of players individually for the most part, and coaches individually, more so than I work with teams. That used to be my job. Now I like to just coach and help out where I can everywhere. What do I think about driving no jump layups? I think you're almost never ever going to see that ever in any competition ever. So that's how I think about it. Most difficult thing about coaching high school kids? I don't know. I think every level that you coach always has pros and cons and difficulties and whatever. High school, you're dealing with what you have. You're dealing with the kids that you have at your school. It might be kids not going to class, or kids staying eligible, kids causing problems in school, kids having bad home lives, I think coaching high school, you got to remember they're people. And I think this anyways, as a coach, a lot of people forget like they're people. So yes, it should be about winning. I heard a really good quote by Steve Kerr last night that he's like, what we do as coaches on the big scale of the world, it's so minuscule. It's not, what we do is not really that important. It's so minuscule. You got to remember that. But as a coach, we need to treat it like it's the most important thing in the world. That level of detail, that level of care, we got to treat it like it's the most important thing in the world. But in the overall scheme, it's very minuscule. So I think about that a lot. Whenever you're coaching high school, remember the bigger picture. These kids are dealing with way more than just basketball. Some of them are just playing just to play. There's very few that are there trying to make it to the NBA or trying to play at a higher level. So you just need to coach accordingly. Meet the kids where they're at. Any prospects, or is it just good team with all players? Our team, none. Our team had no prospects. But they're good kids. They listen, work really hard. And so we were able to put in a lot of good structure, we just had really good game plans. So we were able to beat teams that were more talented and had worse game plans. So then when we came up against like ultra talented teams, we just didn't. We played a kid that was like 6'8" point guard, and our tallest player was 6'5", and he was a post player. So we just came across some teams that we just had no business being on the same court with. But again, it was a good experience for them. What advice would you give to people in Europe that want to make it? I mean, it just like I would anywhere. You got to practice for the level that you want to play at. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. So if you're trying to play in America, all these kids are practicing every day. So you need to practice every day. If you're trying to just make it to some place that practices twice a week, well, then you should probably practice 3 to 4 times a week. Like it's just depends what level you're trying to play. Most memorable team season I've ever coached. I've had a bunch, but one of them was the most recent one. When I was in Australia, I was coaching a group of under 16 girls. And my favorite thing was the fact that like when we started the year, they weren't very confident. A lot of them didn't like have faith in their basketball abilities, but we graded really high, which means same thing I was just saying about AAU. We won a lot of games we weren't supposed to win because we were graded so much lower than them. And then that graded us higher. So that group of girls that didn't have any confidence, for them to win a bunch of those games, win some tournament championships, and then we got graded really like pretty high for our level, for our club. Just watching their confidence grow from that was awesome. But I've had countless of those types of stories. 6'5" center, PJ Tucker, yeah. And we just played 5 out because he was our tallest player, but we still let everybody face up and whatever. What height do you consider short in basketball? 6 foot, 6 foot and under. People see me like in person in everyday life, and they'll be like, "Man, you're so tall." But on the basketball court, I always felt short. Like a 6'5" is not that tall in the basketball world. Best player in the NBA to me. Right there. All right. So I've only got time for one more video. You guys let me know. I wanted to watch this. Peyton Pritchard scores 50 points. Should we watch that? Or should we talk about pay-per-views? What do you guys want to do? Watch another video or talk about pay-per-views? So I've only got time for one more, and then I've got a meeting I've got to go to. Sharif Cooper is 5'8" and 5'9". The Wizards gave him a chance. Yeah, but I would still consider it short. Pay-per-view? Okay. Jerome Randle tell Rob to check up. I did not. I heard it. I heard people were saying that, but I didn't. I would love to see it. Would love to see it. Anytime we can get a Rob game, I'm all for it. 5'10", 5'11". Probably not much difference at that point. 5'9" or 5'10". Okay. The reason I wanted to talk about the pay-per-views. we'll talk about pay-per-views just because it's something I've wanted to get out and address. I saw ABC Crew brought it up. I think B. Ellis was talking about it, and then I've heard a lot of people. It's just something that a lot of fans have been talking about anyways over the past however many months. Dogs going crazy and stuff. So one thing I wanted to do, I think the way we talk about these things, it gets very hyperbolic very quick. Okay, so I think there's a couple camps that you can be in. There's one of pay-per-views are bad, they're oversaturated, they're ruining the space. So there's that space, or way over here on the other end where you're like, pay-per-views are the best thing since sliced bread. They're so good. I want more pay-per-views. And then there's the middle group where I think most people are. I like pay-per-views, but I want them to be run perfectly. I want them to be run really well. I want to know what I'm going to get. I want to get my money's worth. Like all those things in the middle. That's where most people are in the middle, I think. Some people, the loud minority though, or that group over here that's talking about pay-per-views are bad and they're ruining the space. I'll address that really quickly. You're wrong. You're wrong. Pay-per-views are very good. They're not ruining the space. Okay? You're wrong. Is there some conversation to talk about how many should we have? Yes, that's a fair conversation, but they're not ruining the space. Okay, the space has never been healthier. The one-on-one space. There's more platforms than there's ever been. There's more players than there's ever been. There's more eyes on it than there's ever been. The one-on-one space is the healthiest it's ever been. Pay-per-views aren't ruining the space. Those over here that think pay-per-views are perfect and fans shouldn't complain at all, I disagree with that as well, because I think fans disagreeing, fans being upset, or fans talking about their complaints, that's what makes the pay-per-views better. That's what makes the platforms go, oh, okay, people don't really rock with this. We need to make it better. That's what motivates people to do a better job. I think another thing that we talk about when it becomes hyperbolic, and I've asked you guys in the Discord to write down the pay-per-view games. So we're going to do a little homework assignment real quick. And can you guys tell me the amount, how many pay-per-views have we actually had? How many pay-per-views have we actually had? So a couple of you said TNC had, Clark did a good job of giving us some of those. So we're going to go TNC had 3, OTD Ball is Life. Let's do this. Boom. Those are pretty much the same, right? OTD Ball is Life. And then we've got these 3. So Clark, thank you for giving us these. And then I'm going to look on Swift Hoops to see what else they've counted as pay-per-views. But you guys let me know. You guys let me know. Is that pretty accurate? Are there any here that I'm missing? We're going to look at Swift Hoops. And I think you can filter tiers. Pay-per-view only. How would I have a look for that? Yo, Roland, thank you for becoming a subscriber. So TNC 01, 02, OTD Ball is Life Undisputed. Honestly, yeah, look, I'm trying to look and see how many there are. Okay, so let's have this conversation now. Pay-per-views happen way too often. They just become regular games. Yeah, the Blueprint League pay-per-view is an example. Did Pep have 2 or 1? Pep had 1. BP, Born Ready, had 1. So let's look. So are pay-per-views ruining the scene? So all those 3 categories I just talked about, you either hate them, you love them, or you're somewhere in the middle. I think most people are in the middle. I think, and I've said this for months, Economics 101 is going to take care of pay-per-views. Economics 101. A product gets released, and it's the coolest thing of all time, right? TNC drops their pay-per-view. Everyone's like, this is the coolest thing. This concept is amazing. It's so good. TNC drops that product, and whether they made a lot of money or didn't make a lot, whatever, people see the concept of a pay-per-view and see what's possible. I know I'm not saying TNC was the first to ever do a pay-per-view. I know Dev did one. Terry Hosley's done something. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying TNC was probably the first to make it on a big platform and show what it could be. So TNC does that. Everyone else gets motivation. Everyone else gets an idea in their head, like, okay, we see what can be done. We see like there's an opportunity to make money. There's an opportunity to get some really good matchups. There's an opportunity for players to get more exposure, us to get more exposure, grow as a business. Like, people see how good it is. So a good product comes out. People copy that good product, copy whatever, imitate. But this just happens in every industry. People see a good product. They try to imitate a good product, and too many people try to imitate it, right? And it gets oversaturated. But then what happens is customers go, okay, I'm not going to keep just buying every pay-per-view. I'm going to start being selective. There's just certain pay-per-views I want to watch, certain matchups, certain platforms, certain whatever quality. I'm going to start being a little bit more stingy with my money. So that big list of all these pay-per-views, those smaller platforms then go, or other large platforms go, okay, actually no one's going to keep buying these, so let's scale them back quite a bit. And then you scale them back. It's just supply and demand. Less people are going to buy them, so less people are going to put out pay-per-views. So I think basic economics 101, everyone talks about this like it takes some business guru or some 500 IQ person to understand that too much of a good thing is bad. Too many pay-per-views is bad. Yeah, but what's too many? I'm looking at this list right here. How many pay-per-views have there been? What is this, a year and a half? Is this 2 years? Is this basically 2 years? How many pay-per-views has there been? So OTD, Ball is Life have done 4. Is that right? You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I'm happy to be wrong. And then TNC has had 3. And then we've had the PEP pay-per-view in St. Louis. We had Born Ready with Lance's stuff. And then we had Blueprint League. Now, I know there's been a couple other maybe like larger events, but I'm pretty sure, 1 year and let's say 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. So pretty much not even one pay-per-view per month. Now, if you guys are saying, so I think all the arguments of all the people that are saying there's way too many pay-per-views, and all the people that are pushing that narrative that there's way too many, stop. There's not way too many. It's throwing a bunch of darts at the wall, at the dartboard, right? Just throwing them blindfold and seeing what sticks. That's what's happening right now. And if that's too many people, if 10 is too many, then it's like, okay, well, I'd rather have 10 than have 1. So there's a fine line where we got to get to where the perfect amount, but we'll find that over the next year and a half. So there's been about 10 pay-per-views that I can see. I don't think it's too saturated. I do think there's going to be a few more people take chances on pay-per-views. Let's say over the next 6 months, there's going to be quite a few people that take chances, that go up for the money grab, that try to make money out of it, that try to just do a one-off event. There are going to be a few of those, but I would rather people try that rather than nobody doing pay-per-views. Because right now, TNC's last pay-per-view was December? And we don't know when their next one is. I know OTD just did one, All-Star Weekend, but that was more like an event than a real pay-per-view. But that one coming up next month or later this month is like a real deal pay-per-view. So out of all of these, how many do we think went bad? And be honest too. Like I don't have any ties to. Obviously, I'm going around to smaller platforms now too. I'd help with TNC if they ever reached out. I'll be a part of Ball is Life, OTD, TNC. I'm doing Pure Ones event. I've got the Only Buckets event coming up. I'm not sold to one platform. Okay, so don't feel like you can't say things in here. Be completely honest. Which events were bad? Which were good? And let's just give a quick. This is quick for the video. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's give it out of 10. Out of 10, what would you guys give Summer Jam with Rob, Zay, Nas, Kyrie Walker? What would we give that? 8? 8 out of 10 because we got Rob versus Zay. And then Scoob versus Lamar. Will we say that's an 8 out of 10, even though Nesco didn't finish his game with Ty Lawson, even though Kyrie Walker and Nas played? What would you guys say OTD Summer Jam is? 7, 8, 8.5? I think an 8 is what I would say. Audience is giving around 7, 8.5, 8, 8.5, 7, 7. Okay, so let's go. Audience, we'll put a 7. 8. We'll put an 8. We'll just keep it in an 8. Feel like Kyrie Walker threw it off. Yeah, for sure. And the Nesco game. But we got think about the 2 games we did get. Now let's look at Undisputed. The Nas Briscoe game versus Ty Lawson and Nesco, Scoob, Frank Nitti, Bruce, and Zay. What would you guys think that was? I remember this was the one where people were saying worst game they've ever seen, with Briscoe and Nas not finishing. It was, you can say it's bad. The last game didn't finish. The main game didn't finish. And I don't think that was good either. I've spoken on this. Frank was good. A 6. And what's the worst? What would be the lowest we'd rank that? Because I want to be fair. I think that was probably the worst of the events. Frank Nitti and Scoob, yeah, that was really close to being game of the year. That was really close to being game of the year. 6. Everyone's saying 6. Haven't had anything lower than that. Okay, let's go 6. What do we think about the OTD combine with LP and Bird and All-Star Weekend Takeover? Because that was all on the same kind of card, right? If you bought one, you got both. All-Star was the worst. Okay. 6.5. So we're combining these because they were the same thing. Or do you think we should not combine them? Because if you bought the LP versus Bird, you also got this. Oh, so you think this was the worst? Okay. And what would you guys rank this? So what would you rank OTD Combine, LP versus Bird, and All-Star Takeover? 7? We'll see. You guys are ranking this higher already. 7, 6.5, 8.5, 7. 7. Yeah, combined. Most people saying 7. 6. Okay. 7 to 6 because I'm seeing some 6s, 6.5. So we'll go 7, 6, somewhere in there. We'll go 6.5 actually. We'll split the difference. Just for brevity's sake. Okay. So we'll combine these just because if you bought one, you got them both. And you're also getting this free event coming up tomorrow, whenever it is, the 4th. Whenever it is, you're also getting that event too. 5, 6 at best, but combined, I'll give it a 6 or 7. Okay, cool. All right, TNC 01. Now I'm gonna have to rely heavily on you guys for TNC 01 and TNC 02. I wasn't a part of. I didn't see those. What do we think TNC 01? Now I did hear that it went really poorly, like with the stream and stuff, but they gave it for free. I think you have to combine that in there. Yes, it wasn't perfect when it was happening, but the outcome was they gave it for free. I don't know does that ruin it that they fixed it and gave it for free, or does that still? Let's go TNC 01. Damn, when was this? TNC 01, Moon versus Nesco, Nas versus Frigga, Scoob versus Rob, Zay versus Tay, Cam versus Mike. Jesus, that's some games. 4, 7.5, 10 out of 10 games, but the stream makes it an 8. Okay, so I'm seeing everyone has way different feelings about this one. Y'all seemed like you were on the same page, almost verbatim. with the OTD games. And this one, people have a lot more. You're kind of more all over the place, which is okay. That just means we probably haven't spoken about this on this channel. Okay. You agree with Jay Live. Let's see. 10 of 10 games. Stream makes it 8. Okay, so let's go 8. Or maybe we go 7.5. Had the best card ever so far. I agree. That card is ridiculous. Let's go 7.5. No, we'll keep it at an 8. We'll keep it at an 8 because most of you guys are saying 8. Okay. TNC 02. What was TNC 02? Let's have a look at the card. That was Caleb, BJ, and all them, right? Rob versus Tay. Cam versus Lat. I think there were more games on this card, but they're just not on here yet. Would it being free make it better? I guess that's what I'm asking you guys. A lot of us still play. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely was better than Summer Jam. Okay. Best cards, but it wasn't a skill game after a while. Bees versus Lance. C4 versus BJ. Rob versus Tay. 9. So this was the Mike Beasley one. 8, 9. To me, TNC 02 was 10 out of 10. So it's at least a 9. So you guys are saying at least a 9 on this. Keon and Kel. 8.5. Oh, so I've seen some of the game. I just haven't seen all. I haven't seen them as an event, as a full event. Okay, so let's go. This one's at least a 9. Is this the best event there's been? TNC 02? Do we want to put 10? Because we haven't hit any 10s yet. There's been no 10. So should we give this one a 10? As like the gold standard? I think we should have one event that's like far and above the rest. Did I react to Kel versus I did not. You would say 9 because the worst game was probably close to the All-Star Takeover's best game. You think this is the best? No. No such thing as perfect. And I don't mean perfect, but I just mean standard of pay-per-views that we've seen so far. 10 of 10. If they could be not going against it, you say 9. Okay, look, most people still saying 9. Most people saying 9. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Heard loud and clear. So we'll go with a 9. TNC 03. What are your thoughts? I have my own thoughts. I want to get y'all's first. I've got a number in my head that I think I would put this. What would you guys? Am I planning on reacting to it? Anything that's on YouTube, I will for sure. For sure. I'm getting around to as many games as I can to get caught up. Summer Jam, very close second. So maybe we'll put that 8.5. 7, 8. Think the chat is delayed? It is. It is. Unfortunately, YouTube's chat is not as quick as like Twitch. 7.5 out of 10. 7.5. 8. So the number I was going to go with personally was, I was going to say it was an 8. 7.5, 8 out of 10. Pretty solid. Seems like we're all on the same page with that. I don't think it was bad at all. There was some matchups I wasn't excited about until watching the games. Then they were really good. Good games, good production. It was solid. I'm happy paying for that every single time. Okay, we'll go 8. We'll go 7.5 here just so it's slightly different than TNC 01. Slightly different than some of these others. We'll go 7.5. Ryan and J. Lou didn't end. Yeah, but I mean, that was injury, right? Like, I don't hold it against the platform, just the outcome of the game. So I always say this, right? Process driven, not results driven. Like, yeah, it didn't end, but we did get the first 8 points, was it? Or first 10 points of the next game for free. And even though I paid for it, so it didn't impact me, it's like, yeah, they solved it. Gave you guys more free games for the people that weren't going to pay. I thought it was pretty cool. Pete games were really good. Even the games that weren't looking that great, like Keon Reese, were surprised. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Exactly how I felt. Yeah, so I think injury, those sort of things, they happen. can't hold that against the platform. And honestly, there was one that happened at the Pure Ones event, and I was really proud of Nick, who put on the event, came out straight away and was like, hey, if you're injured, don't push it. If you can't go, you can't go. Like, your health is more important. And I think that's the way I expect coaches to act with their players. That's the way I expect anyone to act with their employees. If you're injured, like, you're good, man. Like, yes, it would make me more money if you finish, but it could be worse off for you in the long run, and it could be worse off for you losing this game, whatever. I like that TNC, like, if he's injured, can't play. Okay, so let's look at Lou Madness, the Pep event, Pep Go Live. What do we think that was? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. You can grade differently. I'm going to grade the smaller platforms on a curve. I'm going to grade the smaller platforms on a curve because they have less to work with. But I also understand from a fan perspective, some of them are charging the same as the bigger platforms too. So if you want to grade them on the same curve as the bigger platforms because of what they're charging, feel free. 100% feel free. I don't want to put I don't want to taint this list. I want this kind of be all of us combined. Yeah, so 7. You actually don't think OTD has better talent? Okay, that's fair and more subjective. 7, 4.5, 6, 7, 6 out of 10. You can't put that over 6. Okay, 6. Happy El Pimas. Pep event was better than All-Star Takeover. Okay. Yeah, I can't see over 6. That Scoob game was a bit iffy. 6. So the price and the matchups weren't the best. Okay, so 6. Are we happy with 6? Do we feel like that's too high or too low? I'm okay with that. Again, just mainly the price. Didn't see it, so no input. Okay, let's go with a 6. Let's go with a 6 for that one. What about Born Ready? So Lance Stevenson's 3-on-3. What do we think that event was? That was Pat and Boog. Damn, this got reset. That was Shadell and Hitman, Kel versus Tayshawn, Moon, Greg, and then Boog and Pat. And then we had that 3v3. 8.5. Fine to me. The best matchups weren't that great. Surprisingly good. Didn't see that one. 7.5 to 8.5. So far I've got 8s. Yeah, it looks like 8 out of 10 is kind of where we're all at. 8 out of 10. Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that. And I don't like 3-on-3s and 2-on-2s in pay-per-views. But that one, because it was supposed to be the main event, and that's what everyone was wanting to see, and it was like Rob, DA, Tay, Lance Stevenson. Because it was a stacked 3-on-3, I was actually really excited and willing to pay that for that 3-on-3. Okay, 8. So last one, Blueprint League. So Blueprint League that just happened. Oh, that's why it goes back, because I'm doing that. Oh, no matches are recorded yet, but that was 2-on-2. There was a couple 2v2s. So Twins versus Island Boy Q and Rajon, was it? And then we had, no, that was Nas and Rajon versus Frank and Reese in the 2v2. What other games happened in that event? Pep versus Left Hand Dom. We had, I don't know, a couple more. What do we think the Blueprint, and it messed up too. Stream messed up and the commentary audio messed up. Again, these are first events. These things happen. Chauncey, that's right. My bad. Too early to judge, not sure. We'll give a placeholder. 7 out of 10. 6. I think it's a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Island Boy Q versus Jordan. Yeah, first game. Bruce versus Bryce. Oh, yeah, Bruce versus Bryce I thought was a good game. I would probably go 6.5 to 7 out of 10. 7 if the stream was good, but stream makes it a 6. Okay. Stream and commentary weren't great. I'll say 6. Pat versus Matt, right? That was hey, Pat won me some money. Pat won me some money there. Delayed because of the story. Was hyped because of the storylines. Yeah. Prejudgment. Roy had the flu. Still not seeing him 1-1. Chauncey and Forever, 6.5. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. So Mint Born ready? Yeah. No, I got you. Like to take risks? I know my hoopers, man. I know my hoopers. Okay. So let's talk about this. So again, our pay-per-views ruining the scene. We've covered like a couple different categories. I think we just speak too hyperbolic about it in general. If you look at these events and what we're grading it, again, this is just this chat. I know not everyone online is going to have the same grading scale. And if I go ask someone who's really upset about a pay-per-view event, like let's say the All-Star Takeover with how it went, there's going to be some of you that say a 0. It deserves a 0. I just think I think a 0 event to me would be like something catastrophic would have to happen. I think out of 10 events, nothing has been below a 5 of what we're looking at, right? Like if we can all agree, nothing's been below a 5. We've only had 10. I think the next time someone brings up our pay-per-views ruining the scene, we should immediately just turn our brains off and be like, whatever you're about to say is kind of nonsense. I think it's going to take another 6 months. I've been saying it for a while. It's going to take another 6 months before we actually really see what the value of a pay-per-view is, how much players are going to be making, how many games should you play before you get a pay-per-view? You know, can new pros just jump in and get pay-per-view slot? I think those are more pressing conversations to have, and they're starting to happen now behind the scenes. So I think that's more important than people just thinking that pay-per-views are bad and that there's so many platforms coming out with pay-per-views I can't keep up. And it's like, really, when you actually look at it, there's not a lot. And now I think after these 10 pay-per-views, I really do think of a really small platform. Like, do you think if Pep does another pay-per-view that people, it was a 6 out of 10 was his last one, do you think as many people will sign up for it? Probably not, right? If a smaller platform puts on a pay-per-view now, I think they've kind of missed their window to jump in and do a quick cash grab. It's probably going to end up costing you more than what you make out of it. And that's where I think the bigger platforms are too. I think they probably break even about, like, it's not really it's not a really easy, quick and easy cash grab. You know, it's not something you can just throw together and then make a lot of money on. I know a lot of people will throw that out there and say it, but if you see how much goes into it and you see what it costs, most times they're just trying to break even. And if you get a little bit in the green, a little bit in the positive, like you'll take it. What are your guys' thoughts? A 0 event is all bad. No, that's cool. TNC has the best pay-per-views, even though Ball is Life, OTD have better talent. I don't like comparing because for me, they offer different things. So when I watch a TNC event, like a Warzone, like the TNC League games, I can throw them up on my big screen and sit back and chill and know I'm going to get like a good production. When I watch Ball is Life OTD events, it's when I want to watch with a group of people and we just want to like talk shit and watch the games. It feels like boxing or UFC again. It's just like it's a whole day thing that's happening. So I feel like that they offer two different things and they both satisfy different needs. I think TNC has the best production, but I would be shocked if anyone disagreed. Again, I think that's a 0. That's a 20 IQ take, right? Like it doesn't take a very smart person to see that. And then I don't think it's controversial to say that, and I might be wrong. Again, tell me if I'm wrong. OTD at the moment has better competition, right? It just at the moment. Again, these things can switch so quickly. So I'm not saying it's always going to be this way. It's just at the moment. And so I'm going to like OTD for those events. I'm going to like TNC for the production. But what I hope is, and what I think is going to happen, again, basic economics 101 will tell you this, I'm almost positive TNC is watching the good things that OTD does and with their competition and the players they have. And they're probably going, oh, we're going to do some of that stuff over here. And I promise you OTD in Ball is Life is doing the same thing of like, damn, the production on TNC is crisp and this is good and this is good. We should start getting better with that stuff. So I'm hoping that the pay-per-views just keep pushing each other. I hope they keep competing because I want to see them keep improving. But I'll keep going back to this saying, like, it doesn't take 1,000 IQ to see where everything is going. And I think if you're upset with things not being perfect right now, you're just making yourself mad for no reason. It's going to take time. These things always take time, but there's been 10 pay-per-view events, like I expect by 20, by 20 is probably where we're really going to see, like, okay, this thing is figured out. Everyone gets it. There's a blueprint laid out now. This is how we do it. Montel Jordan. No cap. I personally don't think so. When you have 6 pay-per-views in like 3 months, it starts to get oversaturated. So what are the 6 pay-per-views in 3 months? So we've had OTD Undisputed with Briscoe and Nas, right? So that was in November. Yeah, that was in November. And then you had TNC 03. And then you had Born Ready. Like those were within 3 months. But then you've had OTD Combine and Jerome Randle and Blueprint League and Born Ready. I guess you could, like, when you really sit back and look at it, they are pretty spread out. Like, what's the most oversaturated it's been? What's the most pay-per-views we've had in a small amount of time? Apparently games don't count anywhere else. OTD. We're not touching that one. We're not touching that one. Only thing is, I think you're only going to get the best pay-per-view from the top 3 platforms. I agree. And I think the smaller platforms will find their niche. And I would almost rather the smaller platforms run their events as not pay-per-views, but just run it as an event. Run it as an event, charge people $5, $10 just to cover your costs, and have low expectations and over-deliver. Under-promise, over-deliver. I think that's the safest way to go about it. Oh, Terry Hosley. TNC 03, Undisputed, Pep, Born Ready. Nas, BP. That's not 3 months, though. That's not a 3-month span, right? One gets announced and another gets announced a month. Then the first one happens and another gets announced. It's crazy. And don't get me wrong, like, wasn't there a pay-per-view in Texas? No, that wasn't a pay-per-view. That was just an event. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, I just wanted to talk about this because I saw a lot of people bringing it up again. And I just think I want the conversation around it to be better just because it's heading in a good direction. But guys, you instead of us guessing and like thinking the worst, you can literally just look in every other industry and understand, like, this is economics 101. This is how it is. The product comes out. Everyone's excited about the product. Go look at, remember when Labubus or whatever they were that came out this past, right before Christmas, Labubus were a big thing. Look at all the other brands that started selling knockoff Labubus. And now where are they? No one talks about freaking Labubus. It's the same as Furbies. Furbies did this back in the day. Beanie Babies, this happened with. Like, this happens with every product that comes out. Like, more people try to imitate the product, and then it comes back down to the main thing anyway. So it'll get sorted out. TNC, OTD, Ball is Life. Yeah, if we want to fix pay-per-views, guys, OTD, Ball is Life, TNC need to combine. There we go. We solved the problems. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about. Please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, where you disagree or agree. And I'll see you guys in the next one. My dogs are going crazy, fellas. My dogs are going crazy. So we'll put that out as a video. Again, I just want to have more. Excuse me. We'll have more discussion on it. I just wanted to get that out there. I really wanted to make note of, because everyone, like, I think we're getting very hyperbolic with how we talk about the pay-per-views of, like, man, there's so many. There's way too many. There's been 10. There's been 10. Once we get to 20, now let's have that conversation. But right now it's only been 10. But other than that, I'm going to have to go. Like I said, I've got a meeting coming up. We covered quite a few videos today. I think we did 4 or 5 videos, and every day I want to try and do a video like this where we come together as a community and push the conversation forward somehow. So we just now have the talking point out there. Next time you hear someone say there's way too many, you go, there's 10. There's 10. And let's, like I said, we can go back and count older pay-per-views. We can count, there's probably a couple we've missed. But I mean, there's not 40, there's not 50, right? It's better to have an open conversation about it. I think I agree too. And we need to voice. You need to voice your frustrations, voice your opinions, voice what you think is good, right? Because you got to test your arguments, and that's why I like talking to you guys. That's why I engage with every comment. That's why people that I disagree with, I have conversation with them. That's why I talk about these things, so that I'm going to have this conversation with Davo. I'm going to have this conversation with AK at some point. I'm going to talk to Scotty at some point. And I would love to have tested all these things out and be like, well, there's only this many platforms, this many pay-per-views. This. I thought this was the best. I thought this was the worst, because I've tested those arguments out, right? Too many people talk with their feelings without testing the argument against something. So you get attached to that feeling and then you have to win. I think it's better to test your arguments first, find out where the facts are, where your strong points are first, and then you can go have better conversation. Games only count on OTD. Don't bring that over here. I'm not touching that one. MP may have a point. What was that? We'll look at that point real quick. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I can't find it. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go, guys. I love you all. Take care. Like I said, I'm not gonna see you until I'm hopefully gonna stream on Saturday. So I'm hopefully gonna stream on this weekend. I'm going to be gone for 4 days going to this OTD event, 3 days, whatever. But we'll have videos going out over that time. We'll have quite a few videos going out over that whole time. So you guys take care. Do something good for yourself. Do something good for somebody out there in the world. Smile. I'll see you guys later.